Almost there, guys. Maybe another couple of seconds. Yes, go live.
Hmm. Start video, then
Hanji, we are on. So,
I can. Oh, I can. Oh, I
okay.
can raise hand. I don't know.
Yep. Okay, so let's get started, folks. Everybody mute yourselves kindly. Right now we have 36 people. We have room for four more, and then we have to
And
close.
I'm Sayyid. I'm not able to raise hand, so I'm first.
Sir, go to the there is a for my screen there's a raise hand, but somebody said there's a reactions button at the bottom. Do you see that?
Bottom.
Yeah, if you click on React and then you'll see an option to raise hand.
Everyone new chat.
Yeah, if you're using phone, then there should be an option called more.
I am MacBook.
MacBook में तो there is raise hand option right in the middle.
Start video pin.
जी,
Rename. Add
sir,
profile
you're gonna
picture.
have to figure this out क्योंकि I have to go on with the call. ठीक है? You can Google it. कैसे करना है? But anybody who's here, I
Um,
will answer their questions. But once
um,
I close the doors, then I can't take any more people.
I understand. That's why I've been waiting
Okay?
so long.
जी,
I don't
anybody
know.
who's here will be able to take their questions. Don't worry. Almost there we are now at, okay. Oh boy. अभी हम लोग, we are now, I think, at 40 already.
My God. Start video.
जी, sir, please mute yourself. Mute yourself, sir.
I don't know what is happening.
What is happening right now is that you're talking to everyone. सैयद जी, अपने आप को म्यूट
Yeah.
कर लीजिए प्लीज.
अच्छा.
हाँ, thank you. Don't worry, I'll get to you. जितने भी लोग यहाँ पे हैं, I'll get to everyone. 38 people are here. All right. Let's close the. I have to get the conference started. Almost 40. All right. Let me close the conference. One moment, please. Host tools. And let's lock the meeting. All right. Enough number of people here. So once again, I remind you folks, two things. One, anybody who's here, I'll definitely answer their questions before I hang up. Okay? Don't worry about that part. And second, please ask your questions only once. I will not be answering questions again because I just don't have enough time. I'll do my best to answer your questions the first time around. Karnik ji, go ahead. Let's get started. Karnik Kalani. Karnik. Okay, my old repeat customer, MJ. What's up? Can you guys hear me? What's going on? MJ?
Yes, I'm here, Rajiv.
हाँ जी मैम. What's going on?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, so first the P2 got approved, right? And then
Good.
yeah, and H1B was filed,
Mm-hmm.
and there was, the wage level related RFE in there,
Mm-hmm.
and also about the B2 filing timing.
Mm-hmm.
So we responded to that and waiting for that to be approved.
Okay.
But I'm wondering if if there's a benefit in like also like I have another contract opportunity as well through a different employer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if it's a good idea to file another H1B. So like right now I'm on the B2 extension time, which is
When
still
does that
pending.
expire, ma'am?
October.
Um, unless you have a contract issue that you have signed a contract with the employer who's processing your H-1B, I don't see any reason. Under immigration law, there is no reason why you can't file multiple applications. Okay?
Yeah, yeah, I understand that. But like this one would also go through the full process again, right? Like B2 extension का RFE आएगा.
No,
And
because you already have a B2, which is good till October, right?
no, no. So the first B2 was approved only till June.
Ah, okay. Yeah, then you will get an RFE because if this issue has not been settled and you file after June, you will still get an RFE, sure. Okay.
Okay. And uska up, what are the trends, Rajiv ji, like the extension?
I don't think you're going to
approval?
get an extension, but who knows?
So even if the extension is denied, like, is there chances that the H1B will be approved or
Did you file your H-1B before June?
the pending one? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
So if
asking about a new
yeah,
one.
new one, it'll be denied unless the previous one is approved. So that's a longish story. Won't be able to cover it completely here. But the bottom line is you have to be in status when your second H-1B is approved. Whether that status is B2 extension approved, which is unlikely, or the previous H-1B approved, either one could work. All right.
Okay, so you recommend just waiting for this H1B to go
I
through
have
and
no
then
recommendation one way or the other. I think you can do either. Timing should be discussed with the lawyers who are doing the second H-1B. Okay.
okay, got it.
All the best.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Karnik Kalani. Karnik Kalani. All right. Guys, put your hands down once you're done. Aditya ji, go ahead. Aditya.
Good afternoon, Rajiv ji.
Which Aditya is this? Do I have multiple Adityas?
Don't know about that.
Okay. The one I am trying to talk to is not unmuting.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Then it might be
Yeah, it's
wrong.
somebody else, sir. Hold on. Anant ji, go ahead. Anant ji, Baba, क्या चल रहा है?
Hi, sir. Hi. Hi,
Yeah,
Rajesh. Sir. Am I audible?
you are. Go ahead.
Uh, Actually, so I contacted you last week as well. I joined the community call. So this is regarding my wife's F2 visa.
Mm-hmm.
So I am on STEM OPT, sir, which is ending next year, July. So
Mm-hmm.
I want to bring my wife to US. We got married last November, but her F2 once got rejected. But I already filled DS-160 and paid the money. I don't want to waste that. So I want to give another chance. So I just need some guidance from that actually.
What was the grounds of the first denial? Was it 214B?
Yes, correct, sir. Correct.
Ananji, did
So
she any previous denials of F1 or B1, B2?
yeah, B1, B2, she applied long, I mean 2025, she applied B1, B2. Again, it got rejected on 214B.
Mm-hmm.
So this year, March, we got slot for F2 and we applied, but that as well got rejected. They asked only three questions. What is the intent to go to US, and then what is my salary, and then a marriage certificate. Then they took some time and then they said, sorry, we cannot issue the visa.
Okay. Um,
Yeah.
See, 214B denials are extremely unpredictable. They are
Yeah.
usually difficult to overcome, and I'm not sure what you can do to improve your chances. What is your
Okay.
salary, by the way?
It's around 80, 85.
Yeah, that's no, that's not a problem. Salary is good enough. So I'm not sure
Okay.
what's going on there, but the bottom line is you can
Okay.
try, but there's nothing I can tell you that will help you improve your chances.
Okay, so I am thinking whether the financial sponsor can be self-sponsor. I have given as my, I mean, the husband sponsor earlier in a DS-160,
Hmm.
and the travel duration I have kept around 6 to 7 months.
Hmm.
Or so, can I reduce to 3 weeks? And she is currently working in Bangalore right now,
You
so
can
she
try.
can. Yeah.
Anandji, these are all things that are unpredictable.
Okay. Okay.
So is there any harm? As long as you're being truthful, you can do anything.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Have you applied for a lottery this year or no? H1B?
Yes, my H1 got picked. Yeah.
Oh, so then bring her on H4. Why are you wasting money on this?
Actually, I already filled for DS
हाँ
160
अच्छा
and I paid money.
एक बार try
Yeah.
करके देख लो. But
Yeah.
H4 is a lot more solid because H4 cannot be denied on 214 beaten grounds.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay. Fine,
So
sir.
go
I
for
have
H4.
another question, sir, if you don't mind.
Make it the last
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Sure. Sure. My father has a green card and he's trying to attempt for a citizenship. And my mother, still in India, she never visited the United States. Uh, so is it like a direct application I need to put for her, or is it something?
Are you a US citizen? No, you're not. You're
No,
on
no, I am
H1.
not. Only my
So
father. Yeah.
once your father gets his citizenship, he can apply for her directly, no problem. I mean, he can apply for her even now as
Yeah.
the
Can
spouse
she
of a.
come on B1, B2, like just a quick
Don't do that.
visit, kind of? Or
Don't do that.
okay,
Because if
okay,
she comes on a B1, B2 and wants to convert to a green card, that would be a big problem.
okay. No, she doesn't want to convert. Like she just wants to visit once and go back. Like she doesn't have a intention to stay here.
That is very unpredictable. She
Okay,
can be stopped both at the visa stage, the consulate can deny the visa,
okay,
and she can
okay.
be stopped by the CBP at the airport also.
Oh,
Uh,
okay,
is it a
okay,
guaranteed stop? No, but it's neither is it a guaranteed entry. Okay.
okay, okay. Understood.
All the best.
Thank you. Okay.
You're welcome. Put your hand down, please. Karnik, Aditya, Karnik ji.
Sir, Aditya here.
हाँ जी
In
आदित्य
case
जी
Karnak
बोलो.
is not picking. Okay.
Mhm,
Sir, thank you for this call. मेरा सर एक क्वेश्चन था कि
mhm.
मेरा last day of working was 7th of May this year,
All right.
and my paycheck was generated a week after that, which was the 15th, because I
Mhm,
worked beyond the 7th
mhm.
a day. So वो अगले उसमें चला गया था, and my last day reported by my employer to USCIS is 26 because I went on unpaid leave. I understand you said you have to be very conservative when it comes to these different
Yeah,
dates.
first of all, let's do the gradation.
Okay,
Unpaid leave protects you zero, not even
okay,
a little bit. Zero.
okay,
That has no impact. Number one. Number two, uh, when you get a paycheck is irrelevant.
okay,
What pay period it covers, and it is a full salary, not a severance, that could be
okay,
relevant. Okay.
okay.
So therefore, the most conservative and smart approach is the day you stop working is day one of your 60 days.
Understood, understood.
All
Now,
right.
thank you for that. Now, um, since my 60-day period has ended, I had filed for B1 on the 30th of June.
Okay.
Now, uh, the the authorized stay starts from 30th June because my payment also got processed on that day, or would it start from the day I have mentioned in the form, which was 16 July from the paycheck?
Okay, I'm confused. I
Okay,
said day one is the day you stop working.
understood. Now, since I've filed my B1, try to explain this again. I had filed my B1 on the 30th of June, which was way before my 7th July 60-day expiration day.
ठीक है.
अब मैंने 30 जून को वो फाइल कर दिया था. अब मेरा
Mhm,
जो ऑथराइज्ड पीरियड ऑफ स्टे है अंडर B1 प्रोसेसिंग,
mhm, mhm.
would that start from the day I had filed or the date I have mentioned on my B1 form, which was 16th of July?
16th of July.
Okay.
Okay, now here is where the conflict is, because up
हाँ,
until 60 days,
हाँ,
which I am assuming July 15th was the 60th day, uh,
हाँ.
up until 60 days you are still on H1B status. You're protected by that, by the
Yes,
grace period, right?
yes.
And July 16th onwards, you are in authorized period of stay.
Okay. But sir, if my last question is, if 7th was supposed to be the most conservative, safest date, then between 7th to 15th, how would that be treated, sir? Given that I have taken the date from my paycheck?
7th to 15th, how will that be treated? I don't understand that question. Did you
Sir,
mention on your forms that your 60 days begins on July 15th?
yes.
Okay. Well, I think you might get an RFE on that, but that's not the end of the world. because you still filed within the 60-day grace period, even if we count it conservatively. And if
Okay.
you presented a date according to you, which was correct, that does not change the fact that you filed within time.
Understood. Understood.
All
Thank you,
right.
sir. यही मेरे को
Yeah,
पूछना था.
you should be
Thank you.
fine. That's not something to worry about. All right.
And sir, lastly, I'm sorry. I
नहीं,
know.
लास्ट तो आपने पिछला वाला
Okay.
दिया.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, sir. कोई
ठीक
बात
है.
नहीं.
All the
Thank
best.
you.
Karnik Kalani. Karnik Kalani. Please put your hand down, Aditya. Okay. MJ, is this a new MJ? Hello?
हेलो
Yes, go ahead.
आवाज आ रही है सर
G, I can hear you.
ओके फर्स्टली सर थैंक यू फॉर डूइंग ऑल दिस आप सच में बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हो
Mm-hmm.
तीन सवाल है आई कीप इट वेरी शॉर्ट
Mm-hmm.
सो आई एम आस्किंग फॉर अ फ्रेंड
Mm-hmm.
उसका जो प्रीवियस एम्प्लॉयर का I-94 है
Mm-hmm.
वो वैलिड है until 2028 somewhere in 2028
Okay.
करंट एम्प्लॉयर ने जो मान लो एम्प्लॉयर थी करंट एम्प्लॉयर ने टाइमली फाइल किया है H-1B ट्रांसफर पिटिशन विद इन द
All
60
right.
डे ग्रेस
All right.
और वो अभी USCIS पेंडिंग है इट हैज गॉट सम RFP और वो लॉयर्स के साथ वो कर रहे हैं उनका रिस्पांस प्रिपेयर वगैरह
Mm-hmm.
तो सवाल ये है सर while the petition is pending what is his current status
Google authorized period of stay. Okay. Just Google it.
okay
Authorized period of stay.
okay second question ये है can he change to another status while the petition is pending?
90% of the times, no. When you want to change status, you have to be in status. When you are in authorized period of stay, your old status has expired. You are looking for new status. You are not given the chance by the government to convert from looking for status to status. You have to be in status to status. Okay.
Okay. Third and last, if the petition is approved for, let's say, consular, uh, will unlawful presence start accruing after previous employer's I-94 expires, or is there a 60-day grace period?
That's a loaded question. There are too many variables. First of all, are we talking about H-1B status?
Correct.
Okay, so let's assume that the person was on H-1B status. They actually had all 60 days of grace period. The unlawful presence will begin on the 61st day. Okay. Now, if they have a petition pending, like a B1 or a H-1B transfer, then they are considered to be in authorized period of stay. They don't accrue unlawful presence. All right.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Jayesh Rathor, please put your hand on MJ. Jayesh Rathor, भाई कहाँ हो आप लोग? Karnik, Jayesh?
Hello.
Yes, go
Yes,
ahead,
yes,
please.
sir, this is Jesh.
Mhm.
Thanks for taking this call.
Of course.
Sir, so my case is basically I had applied for my B2 and I got an RFE on B2 on July 9th and
Okay.
on July 10th my H1 got approved. Um, so this was like a B2 file, and then after that, my employer filed for H1. Now, my employer's attorney and one of the attorney I consulted, they are asking me to not respond to B2 RFE and simply withdraw it by re-entering the United States. But I am trying to get second opinion how to handle it in the most perfect way so that later on it doesn't open up my case and lead to revocation.
Well, first of all, as a matter of general principle, I never withdraw a case after an RFE. Never.
Okay.
Because to me, that's a red flag.
Okay.
Because somebody asks you a question and you run away,
Right.
that makes me suspicious what's going on in this case. Okay. Number one, if I do withdraw, I always withdraw with a full explanation. And sometimes I might even give a full response to the RFE. Okay. Number one. Number two, exactly what is the problem? Were you on H1B, then you filed a B2? What happened?
I mean, I lost my employment in January, and within 60 days, I applied for B2.
Right.
And like those 60 days ended, my B2 was pending for a couple of months, and then my employer filed for H1B.
And your employer filed for H1B after the 60-day grace period.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Now, did these smart people tell you that if you leave the US, you have to pay $100,000 to come back?
No, I mean, they said
Okay.
that since I have like a stamped H1, it won't.
There is zero guarantee that will work.
Okay.
Because I know plenty of people who have got stuck with 100,000 thinking, oh, the explanation to the um, executive order clearly says if you have an existing visa stamp, 100,000 doesn't apply to you. Not true. At
Okay.
least half the cases I've heard, people have gotten stuck with 100,000 even in those cases. When you filed the B2, did you mention that you're going to look for a job?
I mentioned that there's delays in my H1 processing. I did not mention I'm going to look
I
for a
think,
job.
well, you made it clear that you're going to apply for an H1B.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, that's a winning B2 case. Respond to the RFE, respond fully, respond truthfully, and respond vigorously. I think that is the best option you have, in my opinion. Okay?
And not depart and re-enter. That strategy.
Absolutely not. Let me ask you this question. Did you ask these gentlemen that what happens if my B2 gets denied?
They said nothing's gonna happen. It's like your H1 got approved, you're good. It's just like
No,
for a
no.
clear cut.
But if the B2 gets denied, worst case scenario, you have to go out and come back in.
Right.
How is that different from fighting and taking a chance?
They said if it gets approved, your B2 gets approved because of the last action
Okay.
thing, you are
Okay.
in B2.
You tell them, okay, this is all wrong, all nonsense. Okay. If I could find even one logical reason to connect here, I would say, okay, this makes sense.
Okay.
Nothing in this recommendation makes sense to me, but that's my opinion. I'm just another lawyer. Also, don't ever ignore something called Section 222G. Google it,
222G. Okay. Okay.
figure out what that means. 222G says if you have been unlawfully present even for 1 day past
Hmm.
your I-94, and it's a very complicated section the way they apply it, all your visas are automatically canceled. You may no longer have an H1B visa. Okay.
Okay.
This is a lot more complicated. Ask them what is the implication of 222G.
Okay.
All
So,
right.
sir, would you basically recommend like normally responding to RFE and get an approval, or respond to
Absolutely.
RFE, or
Absolutely.
respond to RFE, or add a line that can you please now withdraw it since my H1B is active?
No,
Like
what I
given
do
us.
normally, what I do in these cases is I attach a notarized letter that says, in order to prevent last action rule from acting to
Hmm.
overrule my H1B
Hmm.
approval, I hereby request that if and when my H1B is approved, with change of status approved, kindly consider this a request to withdraw my pending B2. In
Okay.
case my H1B is not approved with status, please adjudicate my B2.
Okay. Got it.
All
Got
the
it. Got it.
best.
Makes sense. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Put your hand down, please.
Sure.
Karnik Kalani. All right, I won't call you anymore, sir. Uh, Debarati, go ahead, please. Debarati.
Hey, Rajiv sir, can you hear me?
I can, ma'am. Go ahead, please.
मैं मिनियापोलिस से हूँ, अनिर्बान की वाइफ। पता
Okay.
नहीं आपको याद है कि नहीं। आप लोगों ने हम लोगों का जीसी के टाइम पे बहुत हेल्प किया था।
अच्छा
तो मेरा जीसी तो अभी है। एक क्वेश्चन है मेरा।
जी
मैंने सिटीजनशिप के लिए अप्लाई किया था लास्ट ईयर,
जी
बट स्टिल वो इंटरव्यू अभी तक हुआ नहीं है। अभी
अच्छा
ऑलमोस्ट 1 ईयर हो गया है। But
अच्छा
there is some emergency है इंडिया में, तो आई एम थिंकिंग टू ट्रैवल फॉर लाइक 10 days or
नहीं
15 days।
आपके पास ग्रीन कार्ड तो है ना
हाँ हाँ, ग्रीन कार्ड है।
एंड
तो ये
Anirban ji is going to stay behind while you
यस,
travel.
अनिर्बान उनका इंटरव्यू हो गया है, उसका ओथ सेरेमनी अभी तक हुआ नहीं है, तो वो
अच्छा
नहीं ट्रैवल कर रहा है। पर मैं सोच रही हूँ कि मैं अकेली
it's
जाऊंगी
not a
और
problem. It's
Okay.
not a problem as long as your travel is less than 6 months.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
And
Uh-huh.
and as long as there is somebody at home to attend to an interview notice if it comes,
Okay. Okay.
no problem. Travel away.
ओके ओके
All right.
थैंक यू बस यही पूछना था आपसे बहुत वो हो रहा था कि जाओ कि नहीं
नहीं
जाओ
नहीं,
और
you'll be
अभी
fine.
ये सिचुएशन हर दिन कोई ना कोई रूल्स चेंज होता रहता है
नहीं,
तो
कुछ नहीं, ठीक होगा, ठीक होगा. You'll
ओके
be fine.
थैंक यू राजीव जी हाँ
Take care,
ठीक है
Devrati ji.
हाँ
Bye bye.
थैंक यू
Bye.
बाय
Hasamit ji, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Rajiv ji. I have two questions. First one is if on H-1B grace period, I cannot find an employer or secure a school admission to change to F1 in time, is there any concern with, sorry, using B1, B2 or transition to B1, B2 temporarily?
जी हम लोग तो कर रहे हैं. I mean, I hear stories from people that government disfavors them, but even now, MJ was here, Miss the lady MJ.
जी
She
जी.
just told you that B2 was approved. So,
Okay.
I don't think it's a problem as long as the case is presented honestly. I
जी.
prefer to file B1s now because I think it's closer to looking for a job than B2, which is considered to be recreational. Actually, the
Okay.
B1, B2 is a distinction made by the uh, executive. It was never a distinction made by the legislature. The law doesn't make a distinction, but
Okay.
the regulations do. So, whatever the reason, B1 appears to be the better way to go.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was asking because I was hearing issues, but I didn't know specifically what issues people
So far,
were
we are
getting.
getting all
Mhm.
approvals. I have
Okay.
not yet received a denial on a B application.
Okay.
Of course, it's often a fight, and we have even done RFEs for other people.
जी
They
जी.
all seem to be coming through. The only cases I have a problem in
Mhm.
are those where they have not said, I'm going to look for a job.
Okay. Okay. So as long as we explicitly tell them we'll be looking for a job, it should be fine.
Satyameva jayate. Always tell the truth.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
And then the second and last question is,
Mhm.
um, so my perm was filed in November 2025,
Mhm.
and I was laid off last Friday.
Right.
Um, if I were to convert down the line, let's say if H1 doesn't go through, I don't find a job, but I go back to school and get an F1, which
Mhm.
is single purpose
Mhm.
visa. And down the line, if there's an emergency, I'm traveling home and I need visa stamping, will
Mhm.
the visa stamping be scrutinized because there was a perm filed, not approved?
No, 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 no,
Okay.
no. Stop. The question asked on the DS 160 is,
Mhm.
have you or has anybody else ever filed for a green card for yourself? The
Which should
question
be.
they ask is immigrant visa.
जी जी.
Okay. And the answer is no, because perm is not an immigrant visa.
Okay. So
Immigrant
even. जी जी.
immigrant visa begins at the I-140 stage,
Okay.
and you never got to that stage.
Okay. So at any point when they ask this, it's a clear no, even though
Absolutely.
उनके पास access होता है DOL का.
Well, I don't really care about that because the question as it is asked. Now, if they change the question, has
Mhm.
anybody ever started any kind of green card proceedings for you? That answer changes.
Understood.
If you
Understood.
ask me immigrant visa, that begins with I-140.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
So during on B1 अगर transition हो रही हो or and then you don't find another job in 6 months, but you rather apply for O1 in that period, is that a red flag?
You rather apply for what?
O1?
No, no, O1 is not a red flag. If you qualify for an O1 and you get approval, power to you.
Okay.
As long as you are in status when you apply, whether you apply for H1 or
Okay.
O1, either one is okay.
Okay. बहुत शुक्रिया.
All
Thank you.
right. All
Thank
the
you.
best. Rohit Pahuja. Rohit, did you misspell your name or is it Rohit?
हाय हाय राजीव जी कैसे हो आप?
Good. रोहित है कि रोहित है?
यस रोहित है ये बाय डिफॉल्ट मिसस्पेल्ड है जूम में सो आई कैन नॉट हेल्प इट आई डोंट नो हाउ टू
Okay.
एडिट द नेम.
All right. Tell me how can I help you?
तो राजीव जी जैसे मेरे को जैसे एक ऑफर आया हुआ है और मेरा वहां से ना मेरी H1B पिटीशन पेंडिंग है
Mm-hmm.
ट्रांसफर की. और एज यू रिमेम्बर माय केस आई एम श्योर आपको अभी नहीं होगा रिमेम्बर, हमारा हमको काफी दिन हो गए बात करे हुए. तो मेरा जो
आपका
केस है वो
हमने कुछ किया था. I
यस
remember your
बी
name.
टू RFE.
And did we win the case for you?
yes, yes, yes,
अच्छा,
we won the
ठीक है.
case.
All right.
एंड तो मेरा जो है वो चेंज ऑफ स्टेटस का केस है फ्रॉम B2 टू H1B,
तो वो तो
राइट?
आसान होगा.
नहीं, वो आसान है,
हाँ.
जस्ट ये है कि मेरे को ना अभी अप्रूवल आया नहीं है.
अच्छा.
July 1, as per USCIS record, July 1 से they have started my case, एंड अभी मेरे को अप्रूवल आया नहीं है. तो और ना जो मेरी कंपनी है उन्होंने मेरे को ज्वाइनिंग डेट दे रखी है ये मंडे की, 20 जुलाई की.
So
तो
obviously you can't join without an approval.
यस यस, तो वो मेरे को बार बार ही कह रहे हैं कि नहीं, आप मंडे को आओ, मंडे को ज्वाइन करो, और ऑफ कोर्स आई हैव टू फ्लाई आउट टू अनदर स्टेट.
No, no,
बट वो
that's
कह रहे हैं,
illegal. Rohit,
या
that's
तो
illegal. You can't do that.
यस, तो वो कह रहे हैं कि नहीं, यू आर गुड टू ज्वाइन बिकॉज आपको अप्रूवल एनी हाउ आ जाएगा. एंड आई एम
Yeah,
सेइंग कि
just tell them, have your lawyer send me, a written request that uh, you are authorized to join and start working, and I'll be happy to take a second opinion based on that and join if the lawyer says yes.
हाँ,
So
मतलब मैं
I'll
बस
I'll
यही,
I'll guarantee you no lawyer is gonna give you in writing.
यस एब्सोल्युटली, मतलब
It's
कहने
not
का
gonna
मतलब है कि अभी आई थिंक USCIS प्रॉपर 15 डेज ले रही है प्रीमियम में अप्रूवल देने में, एज
happen.
पर माय ऑब्जर्वेशन.
Not 15 days, 15 business days, which
या
is about
15
20
बिजनेस
days.
डेज, यस यस यस. तो July 1 से उन्होंने मेरा केस प्रोसेस करना स्टार्ट हुआ, और 15th बिजनेस डे है July 23 को,
Hmm.
और उन्होंने मेरी ज्वाइनिंग दे रखी है July 20 को. तो आई थिंक मुझे अप्रूवल का वेट करना ही होगा, राइट, इन ऑर्डर टू स्टार्ट वर्किंग.
That is correct.
यस, ठीक है, I'll
All right.
कन्वे दैट. आई हैव कन्वेड दैट थिंग टू हर, बट दे आर वेरी एडमेंट कि नहीं, आप यू शुड बी गुड फॉर July 20.
Yeah, they are being advised incorrectly, or they are assuming incorrectly.
नहीं,
All
जो
right.
कंपनी है ना, उनका उनका अपना इन हाउस एक इमिग्रेशन डिपार्टमेंट है, और ऑफ कोर्स मेरी H1B फाइलिंग प्रॉपर उनके दूसरी लॉ फर्म ने करी है. सो आई थिंक दे विल गोना टेक सम
Yeah.
एडवाइस
So
फ्रॉम द लॉ फर्म रादर देन देयर इन हाउस इमिग्रेशन टीम.
yes, sir.
या,
All right.
थैंक यू राजीव जी, मेरा यही
All
क्वेश्चन
the
था.
best. All the best. Parth ji, go ahead. Parth, newcomer.
जी जी।
Ji.
So my current H1B visa and I-94 valid till September 28, 2026. And attorney ने नया H1B फाइल किया, which is start from September 30th, 2026 to September 2029. So there
Mhm.
is a 1 day gap in between I-797 and I-94. I have approval as well for new H1B. So in this situation, 1 day का जो gap आएगा, I will be unlawfully present or
No,
two
no,
to
no.
one.
No, no, no. You will not be unlawfully present. There are multiple reasons for that. Don't worry about that. But if there is
Okay,
indeed a gap, just check with your lawyers. Am I allowed to work on that one day? Otherwise, just take
okay,
that day off. Okay?
okay. And
Yeah, unlawful presence is not an issue.
और जब मैं DS-160 fill करूंगा in the future, India
Mhm.
travel करने जाऊंगा stamp के लिए, there will be a question: Are you unlawfully present in the
You can
US?
you can you can say yes and explain if there is indeed a problem, discuss it with your lawyers. But if
Okay,
there is, it doesn't look like it's a problem. But if there is a problem, just say yes, I was unlawfully present, not unlawfully present, but out of status for one day.
okay. और मेरे पास अभी visa stamp है till September 29, 2026. Can
Mhm.
I go out of country, maybe Mexico, and come back and get new I-94 for continuous period till 2029?
Your period will coincide with your approvals, not with your visa stamp.
Okay, पता नहीं लगा. One more time.
It is the approvals that govern it, not your visa stamp.
Okay,
797, you can't go outside your 797. It's not gonna fix that, yaar. Badi baat.
okay. It's
Okay.
not going to fix. Okay,
It's not gonna fix it. All right.
okay. और H4 में भी कुछ issue नहीं होगा in the future.
Really don't think this is an issue at all. And by the way,
Okay.
every H1B has an automatic 10-day grace period after
Okay.
the term of the H1B expires, during which you can stay in the US, but you can't work. That's why I said worst case scenario, just take a day off.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Rajiv ji.
All the best.
Thank you.
Vikas ji, go ahead. Vikas.
Hello. Good afternoon,
Yes, sir.
Rajiv.
Hello. How are you?
Yeah, good, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So, I have a question. Like, I'm planning to transfer my H1 to position that pays on hourly basis instead of fixed yearly yearly salary.
I have
So,
no
can
idea what you just said. Ek second. Ek second.
yeah.
Vikas ji, you said you are
Mhm.
planning to convert your H1B to something I don't understand what.
Okay, let me repeat. I'm planning to transfer my H1
Mm-hmm.
to year like hourly basis.
Okay.
Uh,
You know that you'll have to file an H1B amendment probably, right?
no, like I'm planning to transfer to another company which
Ah,
pays
so when
hourly
you
instead of
transfer to
fixed.
another, hold on. When you transfer to another company, you want to be paid on an hourly basis.
Yes,
Okay.
instead of fixed yearly
Yeah,
salary.
that's perfectly legal.
And can it be structured with a flexible number of hours
Yeah,
or
yeah,
reduce
yeah.
for a
I have done H1Bs for 10 to 40 hours. Okay. And then what happened was when we filed for 10 to 40 hours, I got an RFE saying, prove to us that you can survive with just 10 hours of work. And we had already anticipated that question. Most of these cases were where people were getting paid $200 an hour, $350 an hour, that kind of salary. And so we were able to show with the budget, okay, my rental is $2,000 per month, my car is $300 per month, etc., etc. So I was able to show how we can survive on the lesser hours. As long as you can prove that if that question is asked, you can have a sliding scale of H1B hours.
oh, okay, I got it. And
All right.
actually, my I'm planning to do like 35 to 40 hours. Would
Yeah,
that be
35 is
required? Mm.
actually, there is a rule with some caveats. 35 is considered to be almost like full time. The Department of Labor considers 35 to be full time if that is what the employer considers it to be. So
Mhm.
35 is already full time.
Okay, so we don't need to do part time
Yeah,
for 35.
you can check with your employers if they consider 35 to be full time, and have your lawyers double check the law on this. But I'm quite sure that is the Department of Labor policy, that if the employer considers 35 to be full time, then it is full time. 34 is not, but 35 is full time.
Okay, I want you to keep my lawyer and let's say 35. Then uh, would that salary be required as per dual wages like level one?
Okay, that is a totally different question.
Okay, okay, got
So,
it.
yeah, the level of wages depends upon the seniority of your job. Okay, so that's not something that has anything to do with 35 hours or 40 hours.
Okay, no problem. Thank you so much, sir.
All the best, Vikasji. Tarun
Yeah.
Goyal. Tarun, go ahead. Tarun Goyal.
Hi Rajiv ji, thank you for doing this. I sent you a message last week over the LinkedIn. So currently I am on L1B. Last year my H1B got picked and I filed for a counselor processing last year. That counselor, I have I-797 for counselor processing approved right now. Last month my I-140 got approved this February. Last month, my employer filed for a change of status to H1B with the H4 plus H4 EAD. And uh, so now I want to change the employer since they filed for in normal processing, and I want to change the employer. Can I do it? Like you mentioned that you can we cannot do it until my current H1B change of status got approved.
Okay. So, was your H1B approved in last year's quota, Ji?
Yeah, last year quota.
All right. So the first red flag is if you don't activate your H-1B within that fiscal year for which you got approved, the government might take an issue and say, well, we are going to deny this case. So
Mm.
that's not your problem, right? You have filed and you are trying to get a change of status, but they have
Y-
filed non-premium, correct?
Yeah.
The problem is, since you have never activated that H-1B,
Mm.
government can take the position you can't transfer something that has not been activated. Okay.
Okay.
And you could always argue that, no, it's the same fiscal year. It's for this fiscal year that I've been approved. I'm within that 1 year. I think there is a real danger here that you will get a denial even on the pre-existing H-1B. Um, Try to offer to pay for premium processing because you are the one trying to get it done for your own benefit.
Mm.
Just offer to pay for premium processing and say that it's for my benefit, for my convenience. I would
Mm.
like to pay for it. And there are some Department of Labor opinions, although things are still up in the air on this, that an employee can pay for premium processing if it is for their benefit.
Okay. One more question. Actually, last week I just got a letter from USCIS denying EAD for my wife, stating that lawyer didn't pay the correct fee for it. And I think they are going to refile it with the correct fee. Does that make any difference?
I don't see how that makes any difference. H4 has nothing to do with your H1B approval.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can and file. We can ask a lawyer to do a premium processing,
Yeah.
and once it get approved, we can I can
If
change
it gets
my.
approved, you can transfer.
So why it will not get approved?
Sir, I'm not going to get into, I can't write a book on why it can, there are 10,000 reasons why an H1B can be denied. So it's like asking a doctor, why am I going to get sick? I don't know. There are books written on that thing. So answer is, if it gets approved, then you can transfer. All right.
Okay.
Don't assume it'll get approved. You never know.
Okay.
All the best, ji. Krishna ji, go ahead, please. Krishna ji, Krishna. Okay. Two people missing in action. Anushka ji, go ahead. Anushka.
Hello, Rajiv. So I actually dropped you an email also, and then I thought I'd join it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm currently on F1 visa. My STEM OPT is expiring in January 2027, and I'm trying to explore options to like stay in the US.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little like not sure if I should join like a DPA program because I'm already a master's student. Like I graduated 3 years ago.
Right.
So should I do the DPA program? But there's a caveat. My H1B was picked in 2025 lottery,
Mm-hmm.
and it was denied in this year, February, because for the RFE, there were certain documents that my lawyer didn't submit. I got a denial. Now they have filed a motion to reopen and reconsider in
Mm-hmm.
March, and they're waiting for that approval or the decision to come in.
Okay. Uh, Sorry, Anushka ji, what is the question then?
Oh, the question is, should I like still like with these circumstances consider like the
Yeah,
DPA
one
route?
second, 1 second. Let me make something clear, Samit ji and everyone who's here. Once we lock the conference, I'm going to make sure everybody's questions are answered. Okay. So there's no 2 minutes. Normally these conference calls last about 2 hours, 2 hours, 15 minutes. So we have time. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Anushka, I don't understand your question, ma'am.
So my question is, should I still be like thinking of enrolling in a university and like pursue a course
See,
and work on CPT?
I'm actually against the idea of just going to school for staying in the United States. If you genuinely have some career ambitions and the degrees help you, I can understand that because ultimately, the way I look at it, underneath every immigration process, there is a presumption of good faith that you're doing things honestly. So I never recommend that you uh, go into random degrees just to extend your stay in the United States. If you truly have career plans, by all means, go ahead and try it. Everyone who applies for student status usually gets a fairly lengthy RFE these days. Prove your ties to India or whichever your home country is. Why did you make this decision? How did you decide on this particular college? So they can ask you all those questions. Okay.
So I do understand, like the course that I want to do is like AI based, and that I didn't do it in my master's. Uh, so that's why I was thinking that I should do a degree, which is actually fruitful for me. It's not like a repetitive course.
Mhm.
But yeah, there is an intention because I want to wait for my H1Bs, like what will
Mhm.
be the decision, right? And there is no timeline for reopening the case.
Right.
So,
There is no timeline. So how can I help you? What is your question for me?
like, would it be like safe to go this F1 route considering the change in status? So,
You
how
have an
does
H1B pending. Getting an F1 in the mix is definitely quite confusing. Not sure what you're thinking. You should talk with your lawyers because the timing of this is very important. You don't want to be in a situation where your H1B gets approved, then 3 days later your F1 gets approved. Now you're on F1.
But I'm already on an F1, right? So why
Mhm.
would I need another F1 approval?
No, if you have already finished your master's degree, that's what you told me.
Yeah, yeah, but I am still on F1 visa, right? Because I'd never transitioned.
No, no, no. Wait. Are you maintaining status currently? Are you going to school?
Yeah,
Are you on OPT?
I'm on OPT.
Then there is no problem. You can go back. You can just roll your service over to a new program. Certainly, and that does not impact your H1B. Just discuss it with your lawyers. I don't think it's a problem at all. All right?
Okay, so I can just do like a service transfer and there's going
Yeah.
to be no
Yeah.
problem.
Just make sure you know one thing that the moment you do an H1B, the service transfer, your OPT is no longer valid.
But this new rule, Rajiv, so I understand it's going to
कौन सा
come
न्यू
in
रूल भैया
effect.
किधर आया है वो
That
किसने
DS change that they're doing, so
Yeah, but
will
there
that
is there
affect
is
me also?
there is I don't know because nobody has seen the final rule. अभी तो final rule तो आया नहीं है. So whatever we are doing based upon what we think the regulations are going to be. ठीक है?
Okay, so like masters on masters shouldn't be the right route, right? I should be
I
doing
don't
an
think so. I think the best thing for most people, if they have career plans, they should plan on the next higher degree. All right.
okay, got it. And this
Ma'am,
CPT,
I'm gonna have to go on. Okay. We've spent a lot of time together. All right.
okay,
All the best.
thank you.
Akshay Pratap Singh ji, go ahead, please. Guys, keep it short, please.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ji.
So I have a question regarding my sister.
Mm-hmm.
She lost the job in June, and her grace period ends on 16th August. So,
Akshay ji,
sir,
she's on H1B.
yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir.
Okay.
She's on H1B. Yeah, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I think Syed Saab
Yes.
unmuted himself. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Yes, sir. So, वो
Mhm.
16th August, her grace period ends. So
Okay.
we were thinking about like filing B1 or B2. So I wanted
Mhm.
your advice. When should we file it? Like on like what day? Like between 50th to 60th day?
As early as
And
early as you can, because one
okay.
of the objections the government has
Mm-hmm.
started raising is,
Mm-hmm.
um, your 60-day grace period started on July 1st. Why did you wait till the 15th to apply? Okay.
Okay, sir.
Because they say that we have a discretion to cut short the 60 days if we think you are misusing it.
Okay, sir. So I'm like trying to then apply it on like 50th day because till that time we'll get to
No,
know if
apply on the first day or the second day or the third day, not the
okay.
50th or the 55th day.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay,
All right.
understood. Yes.
Yeah.
And so you also said that it is advised to apply for B1, right? B1
That's what I
category.
am doing. I think that's
Okay,
a little better defensible in view of what the government is asking us.
okay, sir. And the reason, as you said, I listened to the call, so always tell the truth. So looking for a job should be the reason on that B1 change of status.
Whatever the truth is.
Okay, understood,
Okay.
sir. Yes. Sir, one extra question. Sorry.
Mhm.
Um, So amidst of all this, my parents have a tourist visa. So we put my sister as like a reference and like invitation letter and everything right before she lost the job. And
Mhm.
tomorrow is their interview in India. So what should we tell the counselor, like whoever is taking interview
Always,
over there?
always the truth. Whatever the
Okay,
visa officer asks, you tell the truth.
okay. ओके क्योंकि सर उसमें ऐसा लिखा हुआ है कि शी इज वर्किंग इन द कंपनी बट शी लॉस्ट द जॉब आफ्टर
That
वी डिड
that's
दैट
all. That's
ईएसएम
all right because the
ओके सर
information was correct on the day it was submitted. That should be
ओके सर ओके
all right.
दैट वाज ऑल माय क्वेश्चन थैंक यू सो मच सर
All the best, Jim.
थैंक यू बाय
Bye bye. Sam, go ahead, please, Sam.
हेलो राजीव जी।
Hello, sir.
हेलो। तो मेरा क्वेश्चन था कि एक्चुअली लास्ट ईयर लॉटरी में मैं H1B पिक हुआ था एंड वो स्टार्ट हुआ था 1st ऑफ अक्टूबर लास्ट ईयर
Okay.
और अप्रूवल हुआ था पूरा 3 साल का 30 सितंबर 2028 तक।
ठीक है।
बट मेरा अप्रैल में ले ऑफ हो गया।
All right.
तो विदिन
Now
60
you
डेज
said layoff हो गया. That means layoff after you started working on H1B, not
हाँ,
before.
मेरा अक्टूबर 1 से स्टार्ट हो गया था
ठीक है।
बट अप्रैल में ले ऑफ हुआ आफ्टर 5-6 मंथ।
ठीक।
उसके बाद विदिन 30 डेज में मेरे को एक एम्प्लॉयर मिला था तो मैंने उसके साथ न्यू H1B ट्रांसफ़र कर दिया
Mhm.
और ऑन 1st ऑफ जून
Mhm.
बेसिकली बिफोर ग्रेस पीरियड एंड हो रहा था 9th ऑफ जून को बट दे सबमिटेड ऑन 1st ऑफ जून
Mhm.
एंड आई रिसीव्ड नोटिस ऑन 1st ऑफ जून ओनली। देन आफ्टर दैट आई स्टार्टेड वर्किंग ऑन रिसीट नोटिस फ्रॉम जून 1st।
Okay.
ओके बट अभी रिसेंटली मेरे को एक और ऑफर आया है, वो थोड़ा
Mhm.
बड़ा कंपनी है।
Mhm.
सो सो व्हाट यू थिंक मतलब कि मैं पुराने मतलब दे कैन फाइल माय
Okay,
H1B?
I'm not going to get into all the details of your dates and all. I'll tell you the law and see how it applies to you. Don't ask me the details, okay?
Mhm,
Here is the law. Somebody was already on H1B. Within the 60-day grace period, they applied for an H1B transfer.
mhm,
Okay. Now, while this transfer is pending, they want to apply for another H1B with another company,
mhm,
right? So now what happens is because you're outside the 60-day grace period, your second transfer is going to be a problem because you no longer have a direct status. Your status is through the intervening application which is currently pending. Okay. You can apply for a transfer, but the problem is if you don't get the intermediate, the pending H1B approved, your second H1B status will be denied. If they approve the H1B, you'll have to go for visa stamping, which will mean 100,000. So that's why the second petition or the pending H1B is the bridge petition. If it gets approved, great, you can take on the next job. But if it doesn't get approved, both jobs collapse.
ओके। सो व्हाट योर सजेशन लाइक वो अभी स्टार्ट होने में टाइम है 10-15 दिन का, तो जब तक मैं प्रीवियस एम्प्लॉयर के साथ H1B प्रीमियम डाल के अप्रूवल ले सकता हूँ?
That is the smart thing to do. Get the
ओके।
approval done. That way you can again have 60-day grace period. If you get fired or if you quit, you
Mhm,
can apply for an H1B within that 60-day grace period. But that pending application must be approved first. All right.
ओके, 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 श्योर। थैंक यू सो
All the
मच।
best.
थैंक यू।
You're welcome. Karnik and Krishna, guys, I can't keep calling on you because you put your hands up and then you're lost.
Hi, sir. I am here. I'm Karnik.
So yeah, I understand that, but I've called you no less than 4 times.
So
So
sorry, sir. I had
yeah,
to
tell
take a
me how can
call.
I help you, please?
Yes, sir. So my question is, I had my H1B approved in 2025. So it was with a company, let's say company B, and I was at the time working with company A, which was my employer, but they weren't doing my H1. So company B did my.
Karnik ji, were you on OPT at that time? STEM or
Yes, yes, yes.
regular
I
STEM?
am on OPT.
Regular or STEM?
STEM OPT.
Okay.
So they did my H1B and then they were finding a project for me. So So at the time, we did a consular processing because we weren't sure if we will get any project by October. So, sir, now I am working on payroll with company B itself, but it's a C2C contract with another company. So I'm working at a company C, but I am on same company's payroll, which did my H1. And
But hold
then,
on, this is getting too much of a jumble.
okay, sorry,
Your
sir.
H1B was never approved. You are still on OPT.
No, my H1B was approved last year, sir. So I,
Did you
no,
did you get a change of status? Did you get an I-94?
no, I haven't. So I opted for consular processing, sir. So my,
So then you have never been on H1B
no, I
until
have, yeah, I am still on if STEM OPT.
that's what I keep asking you and keep going around. No, listen to what I'm saying carefully.
Okay.
Currently, you're on STEM OPT. You're not on H1B.
Yes.
Okay. So on that STEM OPT, actually STEM OPT people cannot work for staffing companies usually
Okay.
because the company that signs the 983 and the company that gives you the training are supposed to be the same company. Okay. So
Okay.
if the staffing company gives you a job, but you are working for another company, then another company is the one who should be signing the 983, not the staffing company.
Okay.
Okay.
So
And
you're,
that's a very big misunderstanding people have. There are certain circumstances in which it could work, but most staffing companies don't work by that model. If they are a project-based company, let's say they had a project team at IBM, 6 people from this company, and they had their own project manager. Now, if you work there, then you're actually working for that same group of people who are all working for the staffing company, and you are reporting to the project manager. That makes sense. But just to have one single person work on a project outside their own control, I think it's a very difficult way to convince the government that this STEM OPT is proper. I think you would be out of status.
oh, so, but my question was uh, for consular processing. So I had two options, whether to do file a change of status
Mhm.
or or go to India and get my stamping.
Well, if you go to India, bring $100,000 with you.
But my H1 is from 25, right, sir? So
Doesn't
it's
matter. You still need. Well, yeah, that actually is true. You're right.
yeah.
Um, but the problem there is because it was not activated within the same year,
Mhm.
consulates will probably deny the visa. And the interesting
Oh,
thing is, before you, 2 people have said they had a 25 selection, they did a change of status. It looks like government USCIS is still giving them, but I
mm.
know that the consulates are not giving them. They are saying, why did you not activate it the same fiscal year, 25, 26? If you activate it within the same fiscal year, it's
Mm.
okay. Otherwise, that number should have gone back
But
to.
sir, also one thing to add here, I just got the approval I-97B in May because I had an RFE with special occupation, specialty occupation.
Yeah,
So
look into
actually,
these issues,
yeah,
Karnikji.
yeah.
I don't know currently what is the status of these issues. I haven't dealt with them for a while.
No,
I
the
should be
RFE
able.
is cleared, sir,
No, no,
but
that
it
is not what
cleared
I'm
in,
concerned about.
yeah,
My concern is, am I getting my H1B activated in the same fiscal year? Because by the time your interview comes, it'll be
mm,
the next fiscal year already. Okay.
yeah,
The interview is what, 8, 9 months backed up right now.
yeah.
So by the time you go, I don't know what they are going to do with that. So it looks to me they could deny the H1B saying, sorry, you didn't activate it the same fiscal year, it's gone.
So even if I file for change of status, you're saying that they
That's why
might
I'm
deny.
saying it might be better because other people are reporting they are getting changes of status.
Okay. But
Some,
so there, the issue is that this company was not in the picture. So my LCA and everything is in another state, and right now I'm working in another state. So, but there was no option for
well,
us
look,
to file
look,
amendment
if the
because
if the
yes.
sponsoring employer still has a job for you,
Hmm.
you can try doing a change of status with them.
Hmm.
And after that, you can transfer to any employer you choose. I mean, that's definitely an open path.
Okay.
All right.
So that discrepancy won't like affect my change of status.
What discrepancy? I said get your status approved through the sponsoring company, right?
Hmm.
So what is the discrepancy?
So discrepancy is that the my working address right now is
No, but
different.
that you're working on OPT, no? STEM OPT,
Yeah.
you can have a different employer. What's wrong with that?
Okay.
There's no law that says my only the employer with whom I'm working on STEM OPT can file my H1B. There's no such law.
No, sir. I'm saying on the H1B petition only.
Hmm.
Right. When we did the petition, the this company was not in the picture. So the LCA was based on the staffing company's location and not where I'm working right now, actually physically.
But again, the question is,
Mm.
okay, I'm gonna give you 30 more seconds. After that, I'm done.
Sure, sure.
You are currently working on STEM OPT, correct?
Yes.
When you're currently working on STEM OPT, how does it matter where your LCA was approved
Okay.
for? Okay. It's when the H1B gets approved, the LCA comes into picture. So if you are going to file a change of status and you have a job, do a corp to corp. I don't know what's going on in the bottom, but the as far as I'm concerned, the job on STEM OPT has nothing to do with the H1B job. Okay. I'm gonna
Okay.
move on. All the best.
Thank you,
Krish,
Rajesh.
you're welcome. Krishna ji, go ahead, please. Krishna, again, you're gone. I'm not going to call on you until the end. Okay.
I
Adhyant,
actually he has a problem. I guess he sent a message on the group saying he's in office and asked to ping.
what?
He sent a message on the group saying that he's not available right now, and he wanted one of us to ping him. If possible.
So he wants assistance from the people
Yeah,
here.
probably he's in
If you,
office or on work.
yeah, well,
Probably,
go
I'm
ahead
not
and
sure.
ping him if you feel like it. I'll go on
Yeah, I've
with.
already pinged him. I've already pinged him.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. Adhyantini ji, go ahead. Adhyantini,
Yeah, hi, sir. Thank you so much for this call.
ji
I
bolo.
want to ask, recently I'm currently on STEM OPT and it's valid till like next September 2027.
Mhm.
So in this lottery, my H1B was picked and my company has also filed the H1B for me. But just a few days ago, I got laid off.
Ouch.
But my company, like they agreed to let the H1B go through and let it get approved so that my next employer can take over the H1B. I mean, I premium processed it because I wanted to get approved faster.
Mhm.
But do you think that was a good idea? And like, how would this work? Even if it gets approved, like, how will the next employer take over it?
So you are in a gray zone. I'm not sure I have a good answer for you, but here is what I think in your situation could be the safest route. I'm not sure it will work, but at least from what I can gather, bits and pieces, um, the way it would be the safest for you is this. Your H1B gets approved effective October 1st, number one. Number two, the employer who filed the H1B does not revoke it until after October 1st. Now you have a grace period of 60 days to transfer to another employer.
Okay. Okay, I get
Okay.
it. And if I don't find a job by October 1st, will that
Then
like,
you can apply for a B1 like everybody else and say, you know what, I'm going to look for a job, guys. Just not enough time to look for a job. And
okay,
take your chances. That's the only thing I know that you can do.
and like, what if I ask them to like withdraw it? Like, what if I don't want the 60-day
See,
grace
that is where things get very, very, very sticky. Why? Because withdrawals take a long time. And if the withdrawal doesn't come in time, what would be your status? Right now, you're on STEM OPT still, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And the moment you file H1B with change of status, they convert it to cap. That's still STEM OPT, but it's cap. Okay. If they are not able to withdraw the H1B, um, your DSO cannot activate your service again and convert it to regular H1B. I'm sorry, regular OPT.
Okay.
Okay. So the
Yeah.
moment you file the H1B with a change of status, you will get cap, but you're not on STEM OPT.
Okay.
Until the H1B is withdrawn, your DSO cannot convert you back to, they can if the H1B is withdrawn. Okay. If the
Okay.
H1B is not withdrawn until October 1st, now you're on H1B and now you have a 60-day grace period.
Yeah, but I also have a question. Like, technically, wouldn't I be violating my status because you do need the employer to activate it, and I'm not going to be employed with them?
No, because if they're not revoking the H1B, activation does not come through actually taking up a job. Activation comes through change of status, which happens automatically on October 1st.
Okay, all right. Do you think I should just like ask them to withdraw it right away, like right now itself?
Either way, you are taking a chance. You can definitely ask them, and if it gets withdrawn in a timely manner, then you can reactivate your service, go back to your remaining STEM OPT, and also roll that over to another program if you like.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much.
All the best, Jay.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Krishna, are you here? No, Krishna. Ranjit Kaurji, go ahead.
Hello, sir. Thank you for this call.
Yes, ma'am.
So, sir, I had been talking to you this last week also. I got 221I revocation on my visa, which doesn't involve any viable reason that I know of that shows any non-compliance of this program. So, I just want to seek your guidance on what should be my next step on this now.
Ranjitji, I missed the first 30 seconds. What did you say?
Sir, I received a visa revocation. It is a prudential revocation under
Ah, you
221.
you are the one who wrote to me, and I
Yes,
told you that I have to look at what they are saying. So, okay, so here is how it is working.
yes.
When they do a prudential revocation of a visa, that does not mean that your status in the United States is impacted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's say, take an example, you are on J1. Okay,
Yes.
and you get an email from the consulate saying, hey, something has been revealed in your background and we are going to revoke your visa.
Mm-hmm.
And it also says, by the way, this does not mean you can't continue your activity in the United
Yes.
States. It only means that if you travel outside the US, you have to go get another visa stamp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, that's one part of the equation. Second part of the equation is that in many cases, USCIS, based upon the prudential revocation of the consulate, has sent mails to the visa holders. Because of your visa revocation, we are also revoking your status.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you have a problem.
Yes.
Until that happens, you don't have a problem.
So fortunately, I didn't hear anything like this
Yeah,
so
it looks like
far.
you can continue with your J1, Ranjit.
Yes. So, sir, is there anything that I can file for FOIA, and will it be a fruitful thing for in my
Yeah, why
case?
not? It doesn't hurt.
Mm-hmm.
FOIA doesn't cost you anything. File the FOIA at the consulate level, at the DHS level, both.
Okay. And if I get any reply on this, because I don't know any involvement in such cases where the prudential revocation usually happens, that I
Mhm,
am involved in those cases.
mhm,
So if I get any answer and I know that there is no provision that they reinstate it automatically, should I
mhm.
file my new DS and appear before the consulate to get a fresh visa? Because next year I have to process my H1 also.
Again, as long as it is a change of status within the United States, I hope this doesn't become an issue, but we don't even know what the issue is.
Yes.
So file the FOIA, don't think too far ahead. For
Mm-hmm.
now, you're okay. When the time comes for the H1B, talk to your lawyers, see what
Okay.
they suggest. All right.
So one last question. Can it be a red flag for H1?
I don't know. It depends upon the underlying problem.
Okay.
Okay. Can be or
Thank
may
you.
not be. Who knows? All
Okay.
right.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome, Ji. All the best.
Thank you.
Hey,
Yes, ma'am.
hi Rajiv ji.
हाँ कृष्णा जी किधर हो भाई आप?
I'm so sorry I was on the call and I
Yeah.
couldn't. I'm so
Mm-hmm.
sorry. So
No
yeah,
problem.
so Rajiv ji, my H1B got selected this year, and I have applied, and I'm in Cap and I got gap for like 2020 until like April 2027. My question was, even before my H1B get approved, can I fill DS 160 and look for appointments, or I should
Um,
wait for?
I kind of looked into this issue a few weeks back, and I thought that you could not. Again, you people
Okay.
do it. All the gang here does DS 160s far more than I do. I was under the impression you cannot file without a receipt number at least.
Okay.
Okay. So if you have an H1B receipt number, you can file your DS 160.
I mean, lawyer sent me one receipt. I don't know if it's like something regarding they applied that H1B and that's a receipt number, but
You
I
check
have.
with your lawyers, ask them,
Okay.
is
Okay.
this the receipt number? Can I make a DS 160 appointment
Okay.
using this? I think you can.
Yeah.
There's only one receipt that comes. I mean, I can't think of anything else.
Yeah.
Unless
One
they
thing.
did electronic filing, then it may not be a
Mhm.
receipt at all.
Okay. Yeah. I think they sent documents. And one thing they mentioned was I have to also mention the start date of my H1B,
Mhm.
and
That date will be given by your lawyers. They know what the start date is.
yeah, but since it's not approved, they don't know what the start date would be.
I think the receipt is sufficient along with the whatever information they ask for, which can come directly from the form. अरे ना
Okay.
ही बोल देंगे ना कृष्णा जी और क्या करते हैं.
Yeah. And the other thing was like, can I pay for the premium processing or only my employer should
Yeah,
pay the
that's
premium?
another thing that I looked at just a couple of days back. It's still gray, but the consensus of the opinion amongst lawyers as well as some policy statements I have seen from the Department of Labor suggests if the premium processing is requested by the employee for their benefit and their convenience, and the employer has uh, no dog in this race, you are okay doing the premium processing payment. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm going to
that's
have
one.
to move on, Krishnaji.
Fine.
All the
Cool.
best.
Thank you so much.
You're
Yep.
welcome. GY, go ahead, please.
हेलो
GY. Yes,
हाय
ma'am.
सर, थैंक यू फॉर दिस कॉल।
Mhm.
तो मैं अभी यूनिवर्सिटी में जॉब कर रही हूँ स्टेम ओपीटी पे, और मेरा स्टेम ओपीटी एक्सपायर हो रहा है अगस्त 20, 4 वीक, मतलब ऑलमोस्ट 4-5 वीक में। मेरा मतलब माई एम्प्लॉयर हैज़ फाइल्ड द H1B पेटिशन, रिसिट नंबर और वो सब आ गया है। इट्स अगस्त, मतलब मई को फाइल किया था, एंड द करंट टाइम इज़ 9 मंथ्स। दे आर, आई आस्ट मतलब कि क्या है आगे। तो प्रीमियम प्रोसेसिंग, दे आर नॉट पेइंग फॉर प्रीमियम प्रोसेसिंग, एंड आई ऑफर्ड कि आई वांट टू डू द प्रीमियम प्रोसेसिंग। बट माय लॉयर इज, मतलब जो अटॉर्नी है, वो कह रहे कि ये मतलब स्टेम ओपीटी और H1B के बीच का गैप क्लोज करने के लिए है। सो दिस इज़ अ बिजनेस रीज़न एंड नॉट अ पर्सनल रीज़न। सो बट आई voluntarily asked them to pay for premium processing, and I have personal reasons as well. तो वो लोग मान ही नहीं रहे। दे आर कंसर्न अबाउट द ऑडिट्स कि ऑडिट आएगा, और दे आर नॉट एबल टू प्रूव कि ये बिजनेस रीज़न था और पर्सनल नहीं है। सो एंड दे
एक
वांट अ
second,
रिटर्न।
Roko. I think give me 1 second. I wonder if I saved that. Ek second, Roko. Because there's a lot of confusion about this particular problem. Let's see. Premium processing. So, this I'm posting a link for you. Okay.
Thank you. Yes.
Now, not sure this is acceptable as legal reasoning, but I certainly think so. Look at this. It says this is a Department of Labor e-laws advisor. The
Okay,
premium
sir. Thank you.
processing, you can see it in chat, ma'am.
Yes, I got it. Thank you.
Yeah. It says that in rare instances, an employer may be able to demonstrate to the satisfaction of the wage and hour division that the premium processing was requested specifically at the behest of the non-immigrant for compelling personal reasons. समझे ना?
Yes. So I'm trying, like I have got evidences and मैं document करके जो Office of
Yeah,
Government.
your hurdle is not USCIS. Your hurdle is your lawyers.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Lawyer saying कि ये Department of Labor का concern है.
Yeah, you can show it to them, and if they want to do it, great. If not, what can I say? All right,
So like I means
ma'am,
I'm trying.
I have to go on.
Okay.
Bottom line is, you have to convince your lawyers. All right, if they want to be convinced, they will be. Otherwise, they won't.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, all the best. Rajji, go ahead, Raj. Kiran, Radha.
Hello,
Kiran ji, go ahead.
Kiran here. Hi, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes. So I paper filed my H1B, sir. The change of H1B to B2.
Yeah.
And currently the case says it has been received. But
Okay.
I originally asked to stay only till 30 of July, which is like just 4 months. So now I want to go ahead and apply for another remaining 2 months. So my question regarding this is, how can I send an email to USCIS so it adds up to my open file and does not treat like a new application? And
Ma'am, I don't know
uh,
of any such process available. Okay.
okay,
Um,
so
there is no process that is formal that can help you change the dates on a pending case. Okay. What you can do, it might
mhm,
work, it might not work. You have your
mhm.
receipt, your B2 receipt.
Yes, I do.
Connect your B2 with an online account. Open an online account.
Mhm,
Okay. Connect your B2 and then
mhm,
upload a letter to the government and maybe even a revised form I-539 requesting that you would want to kindly be granted the extra 2 months, even though you did not mention that on the original filing. I doubt very much they will do it, but at least you can try. What is the other option? File another
mhm.
539.
Okay.
All right. So,
Okay.
though that,
And just one last question, if I may ask.
Mhm. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
So, like, is it safe to do, like, if my case is still pending post 30 of July and I do all this, and is it legal for me to stay because I don't have an approval on the previous one? Like,
No, we do
so,
extensions upon pending cases all the time. But
okay.
typically, what happens is the
Mhm,
first one does get granted, the second one often gets denied. However, none of that
mhm.
stays illegal because you were waiting for the outcome while you filed an application in a timely manner. So I don't think that's an issue. All right.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you.
Uh, all the best. Radhaji, go ahead, please.
Hello, Rajiv ji, can you hear me?
I can, ma'am. Go ahead.
So the scenario is my husband's H1B, it will expire in November 2027.
Okay.
And he has already recaptured all the available time and he's in his last year and there are no extensions left.
Mm-hmm.
So his current new employer is still delaying the green card process and they have not started his I-140 process.
Mm-hmm.
And my employer, they do not sponsor for green card, so he cannot depend on me and have his H4 EAD.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing is his employer is willing to transfer him to Canada,
Mm-hmm.
but our preference is to stay in United States. So I have questions like, can his employer start the US green card process while he's working in Canada? Like, can they start the I-140 process
Absolutely.
now?
Absolutely no
Oh,
problem.
oh,
Okay. And
mm-hmm,
once the perm is pending 1 year
mm-hmm,
or the I-140 is approved,
mm-hmm.
he can get an H-1B extension, but the problem is he'd be stuck with $100,000 unless the $100,000 are removed by that time.
I see. So they can start the I-140
Mhm.
process and he can go to
Perm
Canada, but there
process.
is
They are
a,
going with the perm
yeah,
first, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. They
So
can.
they can file for perm and he
Mhm.
can work in Canada, but while coming back, there is a risk of 100,000 is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
but he can always come on H4 if he's coming and you are on H1B. He can come
Mm-hmm.
on H4, then do a change of status to H1. That is no 100,000 there.
Oh, okay. So he can come on H4 and then
Yeah,
again.
yeah. Okay, once the perm is pending, it makes
Uh-huh.
room, pending 1 year,
Uh-huh.
it makes room
Uh-huh.
for 1 year extension of the H1B,
Yes.
even if there is a gap. Okay, he
Uh-huh.
went to Canada, he didn't use H1B, H4.
Uh-huh.
He comes in on H4, then he applies for an H1B extension for 1 year. And if the perm gets approved, I-140 gets approved, next extension will be 3 years, no 100,000.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, thank you so much,
You're
Rajiv ji.
welcome.
That's
All the
yeah.
best. All the
Thank
best.
you.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Bye.
Um, guys, it looks like Prasamsa ji has an issue. Let's accommodate her if everybody's okay. Prasamsa ji, please
Hi.
take as little time as you possibly can. Go
Thank you
ahead.
so much. Thank you so much, Rajat for doing this. I really appreciate it. So
Sure.
my
It's not me. I'm going to talk to everybody anyway, but the
okay,
people ahead of you who are.
yeah.
So go
So
ahead.
yeah, thank you so much. So my issue is that currently I'm here in US doing my residency on J1 visa, and my husband got his visa denied twice for the J1. So first one
नहीं
was
उनका J1 के J2 क्या deny हुआ?
for J1, for he also applied for J1 with me. Basically,
अच्छा.
I'm a transfer from research trainee to a physician. So he
Oh,
also applied last year on J1 physician, sorry,
yeah.
J1 trainee to Mayo Clinic. He got rejected for the first time on 212E because it was self-financed from our side. He got denied last time, and then we waited for him to get his residency. He got matched.
Let me stop you for a second. The
Sorry.
previous J1 did not have a 212E.
Yeah, 212E. The first G1 refusal for the Mayo Clinic research position was for 212E. That was 1 year
No,
back.
but your H1, your J1,
No,
does
I
it have?
got up. No, I am here in the US starting my residency. My visa
Oh,
was
so you
never
are on
denied.
clinical J1 now.
Yeah, I'm on clinical J1 right now. That
Okay.
was a
And
transfer.
and and your state, does it allow you to start um, practicing in second year or third year of residency?
Yeah, it is. It's the problem is not for me. I already started my
The reason I'm
residency.
asking you is the reason
Yes,
I'm asking you is
yes.
what if you were to convert to H1B, if that is possible, if your program allows that?
Yes, it would be not right now, but no, my program just has G1 sponsorship.
Acha, then because
Yeah.
otherwise he could have come on H4, then there is no 214B problem.
Yes, yes. So my program just has J1 sponsorship right now. So the
Mm.
problem is he has his recent denial again for the physician as well, which was 2 months back on May 2022. So he has basically 2G denial as of now, G1. So what I would want to ask is he has his next visa interview for G1 on this 2022. So should he opt for that, or should we go for the J2 processing because my program allows residency on J2 EAD? So would that be a better option? And my first question is, second one is that will his prior to J refusal affect his J2 EAD for the J2 visa? And the last question is that should he has a valid B1 B2, so should he come here and do the change of status for the J2? I hope I
The
was
easy question first, the B1, B2, I dislike that option
okay.
because if you enter the United States on a B1, B2 with a preconceived intention to convert to a long-term visa, like a
Okay.
J2 or a J1, government
Mhm.
can consider that entry to be fraudulent.
Okay.
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 Um, should he apply for a J2? Well, first of all, his
Mhm.
previous denials were based upon 214B.
Yeah, 214B, like home country style. That
Okay,
is
so
that
he's
you
got
meant.
the same problem. Even if
Yes.
he applies for a J2, it's the same issue.
Okay.
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 His only viable path for an
Okay.
easy entry is either when you get an H1B and he can get an H4, or if
Okay.
he can independently get an H1 as a
Okay.
researcher.
Okay. So basically, there's the he should, is there any chance that if he goes on the third one, he will get his acceptance or any of
Very,
that?
very doubtful. He should
Yeah.
argue
Okay.
that Sloan, did you say Sloan? Which
Sorry, what's that?
which organization gave him a J1? Sloan Kettering?
No, it is for his University of Iowa. That is his family medicine residency.
Okay. So just have him talk to the University of Iowa. If he can get an H1B
Okay.
instead of a J1,
Okay.
214B no longer applies. And
Okay.
because it's an institution of higher learning, they
Mhm.
are not subject to any caps. So he
Okay.
could come tomorrow.
So his program does not allow J1.
Then
Just
there
we
is no
we
other
will.
option, I see, ma'am.
Okay, so like if we will have problems for the G2 as well, right? If
I
he
think so. I mean, I
because
can't predict what the government does. Nobody
Mhm,
can. But
mhm,
if we go by common sense, legal common sense, he would not be allowed to be a J2 also.
Okay,
All
so
right.
just last one question I wanted to ask. So do you think me going back for his J1 visa is gonna, because I don't have a stamp, I was here in
I don't think
J1.
it makes a difference. In fact, you could
Okay.
also get stuck.
Okay, so there's no way out for him to come on
No,
J1,
ma'am.
J2, I suppose, with that on
No,
clear
ma'am.
sense.
No.
So any suggest like can if
I
I
already
do
gave you my suggestions a heads
okay
up.
okay sorry, like just if I do a paid session with you, is it
I'm
gonna
going to
be
give you the same answers.
okay? It's not gonna
Yeah,
be any
yeah. A couple
different.
$100 doesn't change my answer. It's the same. It's the same
Okay,
answer.
okay,
Yeah.
so
Don't
it's
waste your
okay.
money.
Okay,
These are the only options I see.
okay. Thank you so much. Thank
You're
you.
welcome, Prasamsaji. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mhm.
Bye bye.
Bye. Rajji, go ahead. Raj, are you back?
Yes, sir. I was always
Oh, you
here.
were always back. All right, sir. Tell
I
me. How
was
can I help?
talking on behalf of Krishna that time.
Ah,
Yeah,
acha. Mhm.
sir. Actually, I completed my master's MS in the US last year, June 2025.
Mhm.
I applied for OPT EAD card,
Mhm.
but I left US because I couldn't get a job. So
Acha.
after I left US, I got my OPT, sorry, EAD card at my residence there.
Mhm.
So now, if I do a second master's, a 1 year master's in MH, what
Mhm.
would be the case for my job, and would it have any problems in the visa or anything else at a later date?
Not sure I understand the question at all. So you say that you did a master's, but you never used your OPT. You got the card.
Exactly,
You got the card though.
exactly,
Yeah. If you
exactly.
got the
After I
card,
left the US, I got
yeah.
the EAD
Yeah.
card.
If you got the card and your first OPT was at master's degree level, you will not get an OPT again at next master's degree.
Okay, sir. So what would be the scenario, sir? I mean, in case I'm doing a second master's MH, which is a 1 year program, what would be the case post that?
You won't get OPT.
Okay. So the only option would be an H1B in case there is an option that point of time. Otherwise, nothing else.
Or going for a PhD.
Okay, got it, sir.
Because on
Thank you, sir.
PhD, if it's a STEM PhD, you will get both OPT and STEM OPT.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
All
Thank you
right.
so much, sir.
All the best. Kumarji, go ahead, Kumar.
Hello, Rajiv ji, namaskar.
Namaskar, sir.
My
सर मेरे लिए था कुमार या
Nahi,
कुणाल
Kumar, not Krunal. Sir. Okay.
so my question is regarding the AC21 portability.
Ji.
So let me explain my background. So I'm
Okay.
on cap exempt H1B status now.
Ji.
My EB1B I-140 was approved in October 2023. I
Okay.
already filed my I-485
Very
and
good.
EAD in April 2026.
ठीक है.
There are chances I may receive a good job offer from a company in a month or two.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is that I understand that under AC21,
Mm-hmm.
the I-485 must be pending for at least 180 days before
Correct.
changing a new employer. So
Mhm.
are those 180 calendar days or business days?
Okay. First of all, you slightly misstated the legal requirement. Okay. Let me take you back for a moment. When you filed your I-140, sir, did you file I-140, 485 together?
No.
Okay. When was your I-485 filed approximately?
October 2023. Oh, sorry. For it, I-140, October
No,
2023.
I-485. When was your
In
I-485?
April 2026.
April. So May, June, July. It's been pending, what, 3 months now? Or is it
Yes.
4 months? Okay.
Around 3 months.
3 months. Okay. Now, how much time do you have remaining on your H1B?
I have extension until 2028.
Okay, H1B is not an issue. All right. Is it possible for your employer not to revoke your EB1B for a few months after you leave?
I don't think so.
Okay, because normally employers don't revoke I-140s, normally. Okay.
Hmm.
So the rule is not that you have to be employed with that employer for 180 days. The
Hmm.
rule is that your 485 must have been pending 180 days, even if you changed employers. Okay.
Okay.
As a practical matter, when you do an H1B transfer, it can often show up as a red flag and government can issue a notice of intent to deny the pending 485 because you are leaving too early. Okay.
Hmm.
So the perfect solution is, of course, to stay 180 days. The second solution, and it's 180 calendar days.
All
It's
right.
not 180 working days.
Right.
Okay. And the second solution, possible solution, is that if you are going to leave, tell the employer not to revoke the I-140 until 180 days are over.
Hmm.
Okay.
So,
Maybe the H1B will not become a red flag. I've had cases where it
mm,
did go through, no red flag. And like I said, the rule is not that you have to be employed with that employer for 180 days. The rule is that the 485 has to be pending 180 days.
Rajivji, so I have cap exempt H1B. So it cannot be transferable from a university to a company.
No, it
And
cannot.
and at this point, I'm planning to stick to 180 days. So I will not change my job,
Mhm.
before 180
That's
days.
the
So I
best thing.
want,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's the best thing. That's
yeah.
that's the
So I
perfect
have
solution.
one follow-up question on that. Let's say
But
my,
Kumar Saab, you
yes,
have
sir.
to talk with your lawyers
Mhm.
and make sure that the jobs are same or similar.
It
Okay.
is same and really similar,
All right,
same
fine.
profession.
Then you
So
should
I
be
have
good.
I have one follow-up question. Let's
Mhm.
suppose my 180 days completes today,
Right.
and tomorrow I resign from my current employer, right?
Hmm.
And join a new employer, let's say after 10 days.
Right.
Is that 10-day gap between the jobs a problem for AC21
No,
portability?
no, you can join them 6 months later if you want. Okay.
Okay, because what
Because
I was
hold
thinking,
on. Let me finish.
all right, sir.
Your legality of stay in the United States is coming from your pending 485.
Ji.
It isn't coming from actually working.
Mhm.
Okay. So the fact that you have a pending 485 gives
Mhm.
you an authorized period of stay at least until government tries to screw it up, which they have been trying forever. So you are not required. It's okay to take a 10-day gap. I don't see any problem there. All right.
Okay, and
Kumar Sab, I'm gonna have to move on. Okay.
all right, thank you, sir.
All
Thanks
the
a lot.
best. All the best. Rishabh ji, go ahead. Rishabh Singh. Rishabh
Hello,
ji,
hello Rajiv ji. Thank you so much for this call.
of course.
So I have like two questions. So my wife is currently in India, and
Hmm.
she already has a valid approved F1 visa and a B1 B2 visa.
Okay.
So recently, her company where she works now like is now willing to sponsor her for an L1 visa. So we are
Okay.
considering completing the DS 160 and scheduling an interview. But we
Is
are
it
concerned
L1A or L1B, Singh sir?
that I don't know, but
Okay. Is
something
she a
like
manager or a technical person?
technical person.
Okay. Probably an L1B. All right.
Okay, so we are concerned that let's suppose he goes to like visa officer and they might start questioning her that you previously applied for F1, which is basically a non-immigrant intent, but now you are applying for L1, which is like dual intent. So like could applying to the
That doesn't matter. Rishabh ji, if the earlier denial was on 214B, it absolutely has no impact on the L1B that I can see.
no, she never had any kind of denial. She already has a valid F1 visa
नहीं अच्छा
and
उनको F1 मिल गया था. Okay, okay.
F1 मिल चुका है.
हाँ.
She's planning to come here like this fall
Yeah, no, I
to
don't see
attend
any
school.
problem. Look, I wanted to go to school, then I got a better job offer and I'm being moved to USA on L1. Why not? I think it's
Uh,
perfectly okay.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was like scared. Like, what if they
नहीं नहीं
remove both
नहीं.
F1?
No,
Okay,
I don't see a previous F1 visa approval as a negative indicator for a subsequent L1B approval. These are two different things.
Okay, and my second and last question is like right now there are so many risk of like current layoffs and everything. So let's suppose if she obtains the L1 visa, but like God forbid, but if she later loses her job or something wrong goes, then can she still like again apply for any kind of F1 route or like D1
Well,
CP or any kind of
she
route?
could always do a change of status to F1, or
Mhm.
you are currently here on H1B, Rishabh.
I am currently on my STEM OPT. They
STEM.
filed my company filed for H1. I didn't get
She
picked
could
up.
always do a change of status and hope that it will be granted, or she could do a
Oh,
change of status to F2 under you.
okay, okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you. That's all.
All
Thank
the
you so much.
best. Uh, SR, SR, please go ahead.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
I can. Go ahead, please.
Perfect. So I don't have any question. I just joined to let you know that the new duration of status rule got published in the Federal Register today. I think
Oh,
it's
it
going to be
got
published
published?
tomorrow. Yeah, it got
Acha.
published.
Uh,
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me know.
So
Give me
yeah,
one
I
second.
was hoping you could do a blog about it or a
Yeah,
video
I will.
explaining the rules.
Federal Register. This is the
Yeah,
F1
I just
rule, right?
pasted the chats.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did.
pasted the link.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll take a look at it and have something out for you guys tomorrow.
Perfect, sir. And from what I read, I think they're allowing the current students to
Their
continue till their program
grandfathering, yeah,
ended.
I was hoping
Yep.
for that they are not going to, because it would be a nightmare to try to manage that.
Yes,
Perfect.
sir.
Yeah, I see the rule. Thank you so much for sharing.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, they're going to publish it tomorrow, right? It's still unpublished version.
Yes, sir. It's an unpublished version. They're going to do it
Yeah.
tomorrow.
All right. They're publishing on the 17th, which is tomorrow. Okay, great. Excellent. Thank you. I'll have something out to you guys soon. Teji, go ahead. Teji.
Hi Rajiv, thanks for this call. I have a question. I transferred to the new employer and my H1 transfer has been approved. It was approved in May 2026, and the reason for the transfer is like unpaid wages with the previous employer. My question is, my spouse, who she is in currently in India and plans to travel to the United States towards the end of the 2026. However, the her H1 visa stamp expires in September 2026. Will she be able to for the Dropbox to process the renewal for the H1 visa or like
I have no idea. I'm
okay,
sorry, I don't know what the current Dropbox rules are, sir. I don't
okay,
remember at all. I haven't looked at it for a while. Ever
oh,
since they started doing that 100,000, this became pushed back to the very back of our heads. So no,
okay.
I'm sorry, I don't know the answer offhand.
Okay, no problem, Rajiv.
Give me
Thank
one
you.
second.
Okay.
I can Google it as well as you can. Current.
Yeah, sir. Currently, they are not doing any Dropbox.
I didn't think so, but let me double check anyway. Current Dropbox rules in US consulates in India. Yeah, वो तो वीजा अपॉइंटमेंट ही नहीं है वहाँ पे कुछ.
But uh, the reason why I ask this
No,
question
they are
is
saying US consulates in India require almost all categories, H1B, L1, F1, B2, everybody to attend in-person interviews.
but my parents attended are eligible for the Dropbox
Yeah,
yesterday
they're
itself.
also saying B1
Mhm.
and B2 applicants may be eligible only if renewing within 12 months of the prior expiration.
Okay,
So, yeah, so they are the only exception, it looks like.
or not for the H4, right?
At least I don't see it.
Okay,
ठीक है.
okay, Rajiv. Thank you so
All the best, ji. Kritika ji, go ahead, please.
Hi Rajiv ji.
Hello, ma'am.
I have a situation. So the thing is, my husband is H1B and I-140 approved, and
Mhm.
I'm on H4 EAD working with the employer. He got impacted in the layoffs, and his grace period is ending on July end. So
Mhm.
right now, he is struggling to get the job, and I am working right now. So we thought of two options. Either first, I can do the masters,
Mm-hmm.
I have done one master's before in engineering management, but
Mm-hmm.
I changed my field to supply chain. So
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking if I can go.
वो rule आ गया ना? Somebody just pointed out to me. The rule about doing multiple masters, etc., is out already. It'll be
Oh,
published tomorrow.
what is this rule about, if you can tell?
I don't haven't read the final version of the rule. So before you make a decision, just watch the social media. You can also watch our social media.
Okay.
We'll have something up soon to let you know what the rule is.
Okay.
ठीक है?
And another option I was also thinking for PhD, because I am interested in what I'm working for right
Yeah.
now.
For
So,
again, because this is a progression of the F1 status,
uh-huh.
I don't know what the new rules say, but they were definitely more lenient on people going up the degree chain.
Okay, got it.
But I haven't seen the most recent ones.
Okay. Yeah, I think that was the one option that I was considering. That if I do it, I have already got the master's approval in supply chain, which I'm currently working on.
जी.
And second was PhD, but PhD might take some more time to get the approved,
Sure.
because for PhD, my college is saying I need to get the stamping done.
Mm-hmm.
एंड उन्होंने बताया कि कनाडा में जाके भी स्टैम्पिंग कर सकते हैं फॉर
Mm-hmm.
F1, बट आई वाज नॉट श्योर इफ दैट्स अलाउड बिकॉज
I don't think that's an option. At least I don't know of it.
ओके डू यू नो इफ वी रिक्वायर stamping for PhD?
That's what I have to look at the rule. No, we don't know what the rule is here.
Okay, got it. And another option is again B1, B1 changing into B1, so that gives us more time, because my husband is already I-140 approved. So maybe we were thinking if we can get some time to get the job, but in that scenario, then I would have to leave my job, right?
Because you were on H4EAD?
Yes, I'm on H4EAD.
उनका H1B का is he already out of a job or is it anticipated?
No, he's already laid off.
Yeah, so you have the same authorization that he does. If he has 60-day grace period, you can continue working for those 60 days.
Okay, but I know, like you mentioned, rules आया है नया for F1 and PhD thing, like
Right.
for masters and PhD F1 visa basically.
Mhm.
But F1 day one CPT or B1 में से, if you say, like what will be the preferred path?
Well, look, if your F1 CPT is actually genuine,
Mm-hmm.
okay, um, it's not just something you are doing to get status in the United States, then
Mm-hmm.
of course F1 CPT is the better idea.
Okay. So let's say PhD process, like I started around like 10 days ago, but it is going to take some time. So in that case, his H1B is expiring July end, the grace period, July end, and my H4EAD will expire with him.
Mhm.
But F1 ka CPT के लिए for PhD admission and everything will take time. So what will be the visa status in that period? The waiting period, basically.
You are talking about converting from H4 to F1.
Correct.
Yeah, so the if you apply for an F1 within the 60-day grace period,
Mm-hmm.
um, at least theoretically, historically, you have being considered to be legal to stay because you are in authorized period of stay.
Hmm.
Okay,
The
that's what.
60 day में से actually 15 days ही बचा है अभी.
So yeah, you have to move first. Otherwise, you would have an issue.
Okay. Okay. So that's the
ठीक है.
only thing that I can do, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so
All
much.
the best, Ji. You're welcome. All right. Yeah, I'll read that rule. Samrudh Ji, go ahead, please. Samrudh.
Hello, sir. Thanks for doing this.
Mm-hmm.
So my query is regarding a notice to appear biometric appointment which I've received.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to give my information.
Mm-hmm.
So I have graduated in December of 2025,
Mm-hmm.
and I have applied to OPT, and I got my OPT approved, and I started working from February, like which is the start date of my OPT, and which is like after I got the EAD card,
Mm-hmm.
and I work at one of the good company, like it's one of and I started working there, and my employer filed H1B for me, and it got picked, and he applied, and they applied to my H1B in June, sorry, and specifically on June 11th. And on June 11th, I received a notice.
You are giving me too many dates. Let's back up a little bit.
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
start with the problem first. What should I focus on? What is the problem?
Yeah, so I'm like not sure like why I received that biometrics for which stage.
Okay. So your question
Yeah,
is simply this: why did I get a biometrics notice? All right.
yeah.
Have
After
you
applying,
had any issues with the law? Did you ever get pulled over for a ticket, drunk driving, public intoxication, anything at all?
no, nothing like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I want to pull out the information like which might be the reason. So
Mhm.
I applied like before I graduated, I got an offer to work for an employer, which they asked me to work before I graduate. So
But
I
did
went to
you
my
work without authorization? Is
no,
that
no,
what
I
you're
didn't
saying?
work. No.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
But
so I
that should not be typically a reason for biometrics, sir.
okay, so basically, I applied to a pre-OPT application, and after my employer changed the dates, with the help of my DSO, I have withdrawn that application.
That was your okay. Again, did you, let me try. I cannot wrap around all the facts that you have given me.
Yeah,
Let's
sorry.
back up a little bit.
Yeah,
Currently, are you on H1B or OPT?
I'm on F1 OPT.
F1 OPT.
Yes,
You had an employer apply for your H1B?
yes, sir. It's pending right now.
It's pending and it will be approved no earlier than October 1st, correct? This year?
Yes, yes,
Okay. While this is pending, you got a biometrics notice.
yes.
Okay. And that biometrics notice came out of the H1B naturally.
I'm not sure of that, sir.
Okay. When you received the biometrics, did your lawyers also get a copy? The
No,
H1B
they didn't.
notice? Okay. Hmm. All right.
So,
Well,
yeah,
I don't know what is going on,
yeah,
but one thing is for sure, if you got a biometrics notice, go ahead and provide your biometrics.
yeah. I gave my biometrics, sir.
Okay. Now where are you stuck? Where is the problem?
Yeah, so basically, many people are saying like because that's a notice to appear, that might be a big issue. But I don't have like
No,
any.
but you
Yeah,
got an NTA. No, NTA is different than biometrics.
yeah. It's the notice says notice to appear.
Okay, you better talk to a lawyer who does deportations. Is it a notice from the Executive Office of Immigration Review, EOIR?
No.
Okay. Um, because typically, let me see if there is a copy on the web.
Yeah, because like in your website, it mentioned like even like some of the withdrawals are being flagged. So that's why I just want to ask regarding
No,
that.
I don't think that is not something that should create a biometrics necessity.
Okay.
So let's see, what does the biometrics notice look like? Give me 1 second. So it says the typical biometrics notice that I am looking for, it says Form I-797C Notice of Action, ASC Appointment Notice. It doesn't say notice to appear.
Yes, sir. I received the same form, but in the case type inside the notice, it says notice I-862 notice to appear.
Let's see. What is I-862? Is that, have they started let me see. That is a mystery. Let's see. No, that is, if it is an 862, that is definitely at the beginning of a deportation. Okay. So if it says I-862, that is definitely beginning of a deportation. What should you do? You should contact a lawyer who does deportations, removals, etc. locally. Okay. Uh, I'm giving you a link. Guys, everybody please mute yourselves. I put a link in the chat for American Immigration Lawyers Association's referral service. Talk to a lawyer who does deportation removal defense. Tell them what is going on. They should be able to call and find out more about the situation. All right.
Okay, sir.
All the best, Samruchi.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Bye bye. Samit Raj, go ahead, Samit ji.
Ji, sir. So on H1, if somebody's not able to find a job during their grace period, the job that requires that background necessarily, right? But if they're able to find a job they qualify for, but it's not close to the originally filed H1B, like if somebody was an engineer, but now they find a job more close to business, is it okay for them to switch as long as the employers is
Yeah. Yeah. Samit ji, I always give my own example.
Gigi?
I have multiple degrees in law and I have a degree in biology.
Okay.
So let's say I filed my H1B as a biologist.
So yeah,
6 months later, I said, I'm tired of killing rats. I want to become a lawyer.
Gigi.
I can file an H1B and transfer that same H1B from one profession to another, as
Okay.
long as the second profession also requires a degree and I have that degree. Okay. So let's say you have a degree in engineering.
Gigi.
Now you got a job as an engineer.
Gigi.
Then 6 months later, you got a job as a engineering professor. Can
Gigi.
you take that job? Sure, because the
Okay.
job requires the same degree or some degree. And let's
Gigi.
say you have two degrees. You have a degree in engineering,
Mm-hmm.
let's say mechanical engineering, and
Gigi.
you have a degree, a master's degree in um, computer
MG.
science
Okay.
or computer engineering.
Gigi.
You can get a job as a computer engineer and you can get a job as a mechanical engineer. If your H1B was approved under the lottery as a mechanical engineer, six
Gigi.
months later you got a job as a computer engineer, you can transfer your H1.
Okay. And what does it take for the employer, I guess, if they haven't done ever an H1B?
That's a book.
That's a
That's
book.
not. So
Okay.
basically, just tell them to get a lawyer that they trust
Okay.
and work with them to
Okay.
get the H1B filed. I mean, it's not rocket science, but it's some amount of paperwork, some willingness to work through some paperwork.
Okay. Makes sense.
All
Makes
right.
sense. Thank you very much.
All the best.
Thank you.
Adesh ji, go ahead. Adesh Kumar. Adesh ji.
जी सर, मेरा आवाज़ सुनाई दे रहा है?
हाँ, बिल्कुल परफेक्टली।
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था कि आप हमेशा कहते हैं कि सच बोलना चाहिए। सो आई एम इन अ स्पॉट वेयर आई हैड चेंज्ड माय स्टेटस फ्रॉम H1B to F1 and
जी।
I had fairly confidently said that I'll be going back to India because my lawyer at that point said that otherwise USCIS officer will be questioning your immigrant intent. So I said after graduation I'll
अच्छा,
go
एक
back to India.
second. Before I go further, any lawyer who tells you to say anything but the truth or try to conceal things that are negative for you, but they are a part of your package, is not a good lawyer. They are unethical, in my opinion. Okay. So just remember this rule. If a lawyer asks you to lie, they will lie for you and they will lie to you. Please be careful with these kind of lawyers. None of the lawyers that I know would ever do something like that. They will tell you to tell the truth. And we work with whatever the truth is, but never tell a lie. All right. So you said you are going to go back to India. Then what happened?
After graduation with
Mhm,
my master's degree.
mhm.
But I will be applying for my OPT and I will also be intending on switching back to my H1B, including filing my I-140.
Yeah, but
So,
that is very good, no? There's nothing wrong with that. That sounds okay.
so you're telling me that in my change of status, when I told USCIS officer that I will be going back to India after my graduation, and then 3 years or 4 years down the line after my graduation, I file for my I-140 change of status back to H1B, which is clearly immigrant intent, should not be a problem.
But this doesn't make any sense, Adeshi. Okay, now let's forget about what the lawyer said. Let's look at your situation. Currently, do you have a B2 pending?
No, I am currently on F1 visa. I'm
Acha,
pursuing my master's.
ठीक है. So why did this issue of telling the government one thing or another comes up? Are you applying for a change of status?
No, I'm not applying now. I'll be applying for change of status 3 years down the line after graduation or 4 years down the line.
You are
So
calling.
मेरा कंसर्न ये है कि कोई
Okay.
कोई एक टेढ़ा सा ऑफिसर मिल गया और उसने 4 साल पहले की बात छेड़ दी। अरे
मेरा
आपने
रूल
तो
याद
कहा
रखो, आदेश जी, मेरा रूल याद रखो. The fact is this, and I don't know if this is true for you, but it's true for most people I know, and it's true for me. If I come on a student visa and somebody asks me, do you have non-immigrant intent? My answer is, I will not break the law. If the law says leave after your student status, I will leave. But if I'm given an opportunity to build a career, get some experience and exposure in the United States, I would certainly do it, but only under the law, never against the law.
Okay.
समझे ना? And there is a manual which is the standard operating procedures of the State Department. While it is not directly relevant to questions at the airport, but it's the same body of law. In that, so if you Google, what is it called? Yeah, if you Google State Department, लिख लो, State
Okay.
Department Foreign Affairs Manual,
Okay.
F1 visa. Okay. It will bring you to that provision in FAM, in Foreign Affairs Manual, where Biden administration actually inserted that don't worry too much about students' long-term plans. They themselves don't know what they're doing.
Okay.
ये
Got it.
उनके SOP में है.
अच्छा.
उसको पढ़ो. Be armed with that. So understand what the law is. You are
अच्छा.
not required. अभी कल का क्या किसी को पता है भाई? But one thing we know, we are never going to break the law, no matter what the law is.
Got it. So this is not a case of lying or misrepresentation where USCIS officer 4 साल पहले की बात छेड़ सकता है. अरे 4 साल
नहीं
पहले
नहीं
तो आपका
वो तो वैसे भी उन्होंने बाइडेन एडमिन ने तो क्लियरली बोल दिया था कि ये तो स्टूडेंट्स को कुछ पता नहीं होता व्हाट दे आर गोइंग टू डू. डोंट कम
Okay.
डाउन सो हार्ड ऑन देम.
Okay. Okay. Okay, sir. Okay.
ऑल द बेस्ट.
Thank you, sir.
अब
Thank you.
मेरे को बात समझ आई. यू आर प्लानिंग वे अहेड ऑफ टाइम. इट्स ओके.
हाँ. Yes.
ऑलराइट. ऑल द बेस्ट.
मेनली बिकॉज़ आप तो हमेशा कहते हैं कि सच बोलना चाहिए और मैंने
नहीं नहीं
मैंने
वो बिल्कुल
क्लियरली झूठ बोला है.
I first time I got my F1 visa, my green card was pending. And the visa officer said, how can I trust you? I said, well, look at my background. Do I look like the kind of guy who will be breaking the law and working at a, illegal joint of some kind to make $6 an hour? Look at my background. And she says, well, yeah. So she gave me the F1. She said, you know that I can't give you a visa if your green card is pending. I said, sure you can. If you are convinced that I'm not going to break the law, you can. That's within your discretion. She did give it to me.
Okay.
है ना?
Got it.
So if you are honest and sincere, hopefully it comes through. ठीक है?
Okay. Okay, sir.
All the best. Shiv.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Rahul ji, go ahead. Rahul, आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही. Oh man, that sucks. Rahul, आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही. See if you can fix your speakers and all. Your microphone. Krunal ji, go ahead. Krunal Shah.
हाय सर, थैंक यू फॉर डूइंग दिस. सर मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है. मेरी वाइफ अभी स्टेम ओपीटी पे है और रिसेंटली उसको एक जॉब ऑफर मिला है फ्रॉम अ कंपनी विच इज ई वेरीफाइड
जी.
एंड आई कैन चेक दैट ऑन द ई वेरीफाई वेबसाइट एज वेल. और उन्होंने जो I-9 किया उसमें भी उन्होंने ई वेरीफाई केस नंबर एंड ऑल ऑफ द डिटेल्स आर बीन गिवन.
ठीक है.
नाउ द इशू इज कि जो कंपनी का नेम है वो उसमें मैनेजमेंट का जो स्पेलिंग है वो मिसस्पेल है ई वेरीफाई पे.
I don't think, Krunal ji, that should be a major issue. You can also
ओके
call the USCI, उनका जो HR है ना आपकी कंपनी का, you can
ओके
tell them to call the service people and correct that. That should be easy to fix.
ओके. सर माय सेकंड क्वेश्चन इज अर्लियर उसको एक ऑफर मिला था जिसमें हमने जैसे ही डिस्क्लोज किया, दो वो भी ई वेरीफाइड था. जैसे ही डिस्क्लोज किया दैट शी इज ऑन स्टेम ओपीटी, दे वर लाइक दे वर इन अ पैनिक एंड उन्होंने तुरंत ही लाइक आफ्टर मतलब ज्वाइनिंग भी होने वाला था एक हफ्ते में, दे रिवोक द ऑफर एंड एवरीथिंग. दे वर लाइक हम I-983 साइन नहीं कर सकते. So can you help how we can put this forward to them
नहीं,
because हम
I can only do this. देखो ऐसा है कि lawyers are not salespeople. If somebody asks me a question, if an employer asks me, can we file a 983? And I would say, do you have a technical person who can supervise him? Yes. Can you create a training plan which includes whatever work he does for you? Can you create a monitoring mechanism? If the answer is yes, and maybe it takes about an hour in a month or 2 months to write these reports, not even that. And then you can do a 983. But if somebody doesn't want to be convinced, nobody can convince them. And I at least will not be a salesperson. I can't talk to somebody to try to convince them.
Okay.
But we
Okay,
can
sir.
give them advice as if they need
Mm-hmm.
advice.
Mm-hmm.
We set up a consultation. We can answer
Okay,
all
sir.
questions. We can answer them truthfully, bluntly, just the way it is.
Okay, sir. And sir, is there a way I can get the e-verify number for the company? Like,
हाँ
uh,
वो तो उनका डेटाबेस यू कैन सर्च ना
sir, but उसमें company का name ही है. E-verify number is not popping up. So,
तो then
uh,
again they won't talk to you, but your employers can call the tech support of e-verify and see what's going on.
okay, so there is no way I can retrieve it by myself
I
from the
doubt it.
e-verify.
Again, you can call them, try to talk with them. Normally they don't
Okay.
talk to employees, they talk only with employers.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. All the best, Kunalji. Yeah, Ankit ji, 1 second. Rahul ji, are you up? Rahul? Acha. Ankit ji, go ahead. Ankit Chaudhary.
Yeah. Hi, Rajiv ji. Thank you for doing this.
Ji.
Rajiv ji, I reached out to you on email as well. I'd applied for the B2 H1 to B2, and then I got a job. And in May, they applied for my H1B transfer. The H1B got an RFE, and a B2 directly got annoyed without RFE. And my B2 is expiring, Rajiv ji, on August 15th. And the
When
Noid
was
state
your H1B filed?
H1B was filed, Rajiv ji, on June 9th.
ठीक है. All right. So देखो, NOIDs are not a big deal. Okay, because government has an option to send you an RFE or a notice of intent to deny. They are about the same dignity, just that they have lesser time. Technically, there's supposed to be a difference. But personally, we have responded to all these NOIDs. They have all been approved. In your B2, did you mention you're going to look for a job?
हाँ राजीव जी मैंने उसमें लिखा था कि पर्सनल अफेयर्स आई विल रैप अप एंड देन आई वुड आल्सो लुक फॉर अपॉर्चुनिटीज इफ आई एम एबल टू गेट एनीथिंग
Yeah, no,
आई
so
वुड
then those are approvable. Go ahead and fight it out.
हाँ so Rajiv ji I reached out to your team and you and Anna is saying it'll be hard because to do it by
देखिए हम लोग तो
August
बहुत बिजी हैं अंकित साहब. We can only take the cases we can. Okay.
अच्छा सो
जितने हमारे
राजीव जी
पास
आपके साथ मैं कंसल्टेशन 20 मिनट का शेड्यूल करने का सोच रहा था
absolutely. There's no 20 minutes. You can do 15 or 30. We go
ओके
in chunks of 15 minutes. Just send me
या
an email, and even if I have to meet with you outside my normal hours, I will do it. I can give time, but the team is already so busy, I can't have them.
हाँ क्योंकि मैंने सारा डॉक्यूमेंट राजीव जी मैं इस कॉल्स में हूँ तो आई हैव प्रिपेयर्ड एवरीथिंग फ्रॉम बिफोर सो
ठीक
एवरीथिंग इज
ठीक
रेडी सो इसलिए मैं सोच रहा था कि अगर आप 15 मिनट
Yeah, I
उसको
can
देख
take a
के
look. I can
हाँ
take a look. Yeah, no
क्योंकि मेरी
problem.
कंपनी वाले भी उतना वेट करने के लिए रेडी नहीं है एंड August 15th मेरा B2 स्टेटस भी एक्सपायर होगा तो अगर हम उतना वेट करेंगे राजीव जी सो दे कैन से दैट व्हाई डिडंट यू
Yeah,
फ्लाई
just
बैक
just send me an email and
अच्छा
tell me how much time you need. I'll have Brian set up a call for us.
Okay, thank you, Rajiv ji. And
All the
Rajiv
best.
ji, have you
Mhm.
seen approvals in this case? So मेरे
सारे
नॉइड
अप्रूवल आ रहे हैं. NOID सारे अप्रूवल आ रहे हैं.
अच्छा क्योंकि मेरे नॉइड में बस ये है कि मैंने पहले बोला था टेम्पररी इंटेंट है
Mhm.
और अब H1B पिटिशन आ गई है तो दैट
Mhm.
मींस दैट यू आर
Yeah,
लुकिंग
but
फॉर
you
लॉन्ग
said you're gonna look for a job. So what is the surprise there?
yeah but they are also saying that it's not a permissible activity to look
Yeah,
for
well,
a job
that is where the debate comes in. Is it really
अच्छा
not a
अच्छा
permissible activity? Of course it is.
हाँ तो मैं 15 मिनट्स राजीव जी आपके साथ सेट करके मैं
That's up to
सारे
you.
डॉक्यूमेंट्स
Whatever
आप
time we have, whatever time you choose, I can look at whatever you want me to look at and give you my
अच्छा
reply.
या क्योंकि मैं सो उससे आप देख पाएंगे एंड आप बता पाएंगे कि हम जल्दी सबमिट कर सकते हैं नहीं तो अगर जल्दी सबमिट आपको
No,
लगता
I,
है
I won't be able to. That is for sure. We won't be able to take the case, but I can give you my opinion.
ओके ओके थैंक यू सो मच
Okay,
राजीव
केस तो लेंगे तो फिर तो शुरू से बनाएंगे. We won't take your paperwork.
ओके ओके ओके
ठीक.
अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है, thank you so much.
All the best, you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Syed Saab?
Hello, thanks for accommodating me.
Ji, ji.
Actually, what happened, my daughter sponsored her brother for green card, and
Ji.
now that was in 2009. Now it has
Ji.
become active, and we got message from visa center.
Ji.
So what is happening? They have added FNU before my son name. So how it can be removed? Because we have seen
No,
the
Syed
sponsorship.
Saab, these are not very major issues. Okay.
Ji.
The typically, so I'm assuming the way it is working is your
Hmm.
daughter is a US citizen.
Yes, I am US citizen. My daughter
Yeah,
is
and
citizen, but the
she
parental.
applied for your son, right? Her brother.
Yes, yes,
Okay. Now, when she filed the paperwork, they put it down as first name unknown, right? The
yes.
paperwork went to the consulate, or is it still at National Visa Center?
National Visa Center, and
So that is easy.
we
What you
filed
can do is,
correctly. We filed correctly with the
yeah, yeah. So that is
first
easy
name and
to,
last name.
sir,
Our
sir,
sponsorship is
sir,
also correct.
sir. Listen to me.
Yes, sir.
That is easy to fix if it's still at NVC. NVC has a contact process.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Use that process and let them know that you have made a mistake in the paperwork.
What that contact?
1 second. NVC. So there's if you just Google
Yes.
NVC inquiry form
Inquiry form
for correction of information.
for correction of information. Yes.
Yeah. And it brings you to a form. Okay.
Okay.
And you just submit that form, tell them what is wrong. They should take care of
Okay.
it.
And can we go ahead with the payment everything, because it will not matter.
When did you get the notice? You have to submit payment within 1 year, right? Are you close
No,
to
no,
that?
this was received about 1 month back.
Yeah, go ahead and submit the correction first.
Okay, then pay with the fee.
Yeah, wait a week or two,
Yeah.
and then when you submit the correction, if it is possible to submit a letter saying there is a correction needed, and we had already requested it through the public request form.
Okay. And I have one more point, Rajivji. They are asking in the document police certificates. My son migrated, I mean, he came to Canada in 2000. And since up to that time, we are having police certificate. Then he didn't go there, but he went for a short visit 3 times during this period. And he became a Canadian also in 2010. So, do we have to give certificate for when he was in India?
Does he? How long has he lived in Canada?
Canada, he is there continuously from 2000 onwards. He came on a student visa, then later on became a Canadian citizen in 2010. But he went to visit India only 3 times: 2004, 7, and 2014. So
So the rule is that you have to get police clearances. Again, I'm looking at whatever is available on the web. It says that wherever you have lived for 6 months or more since the age of 16, you've got to get police certificates.
Yes. He is having police certificate for up to 2000 when he left India.
So
And
obviously, they can only give police certificates while he was living there, right? They can't give
yes.
beyond. So that's fine.
So visit doesn't count, means if he has visited India a short
No, that
time.
shouldn't count. He has, if he lived there for 6 months or more.
No, not 6 months.
So then there is no issue.
It was a short visit. Yes, maybe once he lived 3 months or so.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it was very short visit.
yeah, then there is no issue.
No issue. Okay, thank you so much for
All the
helping
best,
me.
sir.
Yeah.
All the best. All right. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, MJ. See you guys.